Whiskey Tube. What's up, everybody?
How's everybody doing?
Happy Monday night. Glad you all could be here for the very last round of the bracket round of the Double Trouble Invitational. It's funny, I know someone was saying on this trip, it's one thing to do this by yourself and not have a different opinion to bounce some things off of, but that's kind of the beauty of it. So coming to a final decision between two people. So thank you all for being here tonight. Tonight we have a good matchup, guys. We have Sean from Whiskey Wars and Bad Axe Bourbon going up against the boys at 210.90. So going to be a good matchup tonight. Let me say hi to a couple folks here in the chat. We got Top Dog says, don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. Grab your favorite pour. Sit back and enjoy the show. Cheers, Top Dog. Good to see you, buddy. Slap Shots Roadhouse. Cheers, man. Good to see you. Sugar Kitty. Good to see you, Sugar Kitty. Team Gizmo. 30 RC Bar. Bobby saved the day. Came by and grabbed the samples from me. I'm sick as a dog. Well, get better. Get better, man. Maybe we'll see you next round, buddy. Get yourself better. We got Mark B in the house. Like button hit. Cheers, y'all. Dusty followers. Cheers, Mark B. Good to see you, my friend. Sugar Kitty likewise agrees for the pins. Lose. Katie
yeah, Mark
Turkey.
B had a birthday yesterday, too. So happy belated birthday to him.
Who was that?
Mark B.
Oh, crap. I didn't get to that part yet. Yeah, happy birthday. It was Katie's birthday the other day. You got Christopher David's birthday.
Yeah. And then Jeff's birthday is Wednesday.
Birthday. Yep. That's awesome. Drifting Drams, obviously, in the house. Hello again, Whiskey Friends. Mr. Jeffrey Wack, it was great to see you in Indiana, my friend. JG in the house. Whiskey Cheers. Peter B. Cheers, my friend. Roy R. does cocktails. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Jay South Boston. What's up, buddy? I do want to post the link. We got about an hour before any of those guys are going to hop on. So let me see if I can post that link real quick to the chat and pin it. Let's see here. Mark B. Had a poor lot B. Nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice. Happy belated Katie, says Jay Sells. Ben Drammond, cheers, buddy. Good to see you, man.
I can post it there if that would help.
Huh?
I can post it if that would help.
Oh, can you? Yeah, I'll pin it if you do. I appreciate that. I think I got to do it from my phone, though. I can't do it from here.
You do, yeah.
All right, gotcha. It's Patriots Day. I'm here in Boston. They've been having a lot of people, all kinds of fun in here. The weather's 70 plus. Hell yeah, there you go, man. It's beautiful here, too. Paul P's in the house. Cheers, brother. Good to see you. Chill, Will Rocco. Cheers, my friend. Got your samples going out. Shauna, cheers. Hopefully got your samples. I shipped them before I went to Indiana, so should have them, hopefully. All right, guys.
Yeah. Maryland and Massachusetts. That shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, it should have. Yeah, they should be. Hopefully, Shauna got them. But yeah, let me go on here really quick, and I will pin that post really fast.
It was actually posted as you since I did it through StreamYard.
Where is it?
It was posted as your name. So I did it through StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
It's probably 4 or 5 up now.
Let's see here. Let me turn this volume down because I know it's going to be talking. Here we go. Okay.
Going to be your own echo?
Echo. There we go, guys. If anybody wants to hop on, I pinned the link to the top. You guys are more than welcome to hop on. We won't have the round until about 9 o'clock because we got some West Coast guys hopping on here, so it's a little too early for them right now. You guys, anybody is more than welcome to hop on. Links pinned to the top of the chat. More than welcome to hop on here and shoot the shit, guys. Let's see, where are we? Sorry.
Yeah, the trip was awesome, though, man.
Oh, the trip was great. Yeah, we'll get into that here in a minute. Roger Randall, cheers, my friend. Good to see you. Bourbon Engineer, happy belated 25th birthday, Katie. I can't complain. It's a beautiful day here in Massachusetts.
Why you look at me like that? It's not far up from the truth.
Mike Myers in the house. Cheers, man. Good to see you. Derail Stewart's in the house. Cheers, man. The Whiskey Saint is in the house. Darrell, I got your text, buddy. I'll get that over to you here shortly. All right, guys. So the trip was awesome. The trip was freaking awesome. We all pretty much arrived at the same time. You know, as we all parked in Jeff's van, you guys were there unloading, and the room was really cool. It sat at the top level of a loft, and John's hopping on. What's up, bud?
Hey, man.
Are you driving?
I'm on my street. I'm like 20 seconds from my driveway.
Okay, cool.
Look like you're about to murder somebody.
Yeah.
You know,
whenever I hop on the Barrels for Hope live stream, I'm usually in my car, like he's in witness protection right now.
Yeah.
if I could only get away with it.
Yeah.
I just one of my attorneys that I work with took me golfing and out to dinner tonight. So
Nice.
Awesome.
That's cool.
I was only asked to bring whiskey and cigars.
Okay.
So that's in my wheelhouse.
That's in your wheelhouse, man.
That's a win.
Yeah, first time golfing this year, and apparently the gym has helped me launch the ball over the green, so I have to club down, which is interesting. And
May have lost him. Maybe hopping on Wi-Fi now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If he did, if he paid for dinner, did he get lucky? That's top dog. Oh shit! Cheers. There you go, John. You're back on now. You must have hit Wi-Fi spot.
yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was like,
Gotcha.
what? Yeah.
Um,
So it was a good day. We had some pizza and had a couple Coors Lights, and we drank some Wheel Horse, the 101 and the Toasted, and then we had the Sagamore Port that Peter B sampled to us, which is stupid good.
Yeah.
That's the most recent one, right?
I believe so. Honestly, that's like a crushable rot.
You know, surprisingly, I never even grabbed myself a bottle of it. So I don't know why I didn't. I don't know why. I know I grabbed the one for Katie and Ethan, but I completely just forgot.
Well, I mean, you do whatever Katie and Ethan need. That's just life.
I'm glad y'all are finally understanding.
I'm a sucker for port finish, so.
Oh my God, that bottle makes me angry at High West.
Which one?
Just because of yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you are.
I'm back. Sorry. A midwinter's night dram is $150+, and it honestly, it's not even close to me.
No.
It's a shame.
Yeah. I mean, again, I didn't try that batch 2 of the Sagamore Port, but I can tell you that that first batch that I have somewhere right there was amazing. So
Yeah, I mean, all 3 batches have been phenomenal, but I think they just like progressively are getting better and better. But I think that's because of the older whiskey that they've put in them.
Yeah.
They also put a nice long finish on it, and whatever port barrels they're using are clearly different animals from what, you know.
Is it from Bordy, right?
Yes. Yeah. 41s. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's over here.
Yeah, we want to get out to Bordy at some time. I mean, their wine is fantastic.
Northwest Bourbon in the house. Cheers, man. Richie Z is in the house. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you.
Katie.
Yeah, I mean, that's, again, the place that we stayed in was really cool. I mean, it had, a ton of bunk beds in it.
But big bunk beds this time, not like Nashville.
They were big bunk beds. Yes. You could easily sleep 2 people in the ones that we had anyway.
I heard this place slept 10 people.
Did.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a big place.
Yeah. And then one of the coolest things is, so we had all these bottles lined up on this table. It's 70 bottles, I think, total. And when you open up, you take off the tops, and it's a freaking shuffleboard underneath of it. And that was a lot of fun to play. I think we played that the last night that we were there.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, Indiana's. We obviously had a really good time and went out to what was that place called with the cigars?
Oh yeah, it was a Rocky Patel lounge.
Rocky Patel
Burn.
Burn.
Yeah.
Burn by Rocky Patel.
Yep.
that was a lot of fun. You know, I'm not a huge cigar smoker. I mean, I'll smoke cigars. I don't smoke them like enough to know what's great and what's not. But it was a really good time to be able to sit in there and smoke a cigar and have a cocktail or a beer or whatever.
What did you have with your cigar?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Somebody said that it was sweet. So
No, I meant what cocktail did you have with a cigar, or what drink or pour?
what did I
Oh,
have?
it was the Origins. Remember, because you and
The
Adam
first,
got
yes.
the Origin series.
Yes, yeah, we did get the Origin series. I got that one, and then I can't remember the name of the cigar. I should have took a picture of it.
I remember it's a Plasencia Alma de Fuego because it's one of Adam's like favorite cigars.
Ah, okay,
So,
yeah.
If he helped you pick it out, that's
Someone did. It had to have been him.
yeah.
Katie, are you able to differentiate what Adam's favorite things are and the things he says that are his favorites? Because it's a lot.
Yeah, I mean it is hard. I mean the top of the list are NBC and then followed by NBC and then
Yeah.
NBC.
I'm glad you picked that one up and ran with it because I didn't want to be left on Shutter Island here, but there is a little of that. So
yeah, it was really fun. It was a really cool place. Ventilation, and again for me, I don't really go into a lot of cigar bars or anything, but the ventilation could have been kicked up a notch for me anyway. I may be outnumbered on that one, but there was a point where I know Jeff had a cigar the one night, and I know it was a lot because all the smoke in there. And the second night we went in there, I mean, I was smoked out halfway through my cigar, so I was like, I got to put this down,
when you get back home, there's like two things you got to do. Like you got to shower before bed.
Yes.
And the other thing is, and this is a comfort of home, is gargle peroxide before you go to bed. That will start to neutralize all that, so you're not drooling tobacco into your pillow.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it was. I had to wash all my clothes too because even though I aired the pants and hoodie out, they still smell like cigar in the morning. So, Keith Tom's in the house. Cheers, brother. Good to see you. You have something coming your way, Keith. Tom Shanley. Cheers, my friend. Burr Ben is in the house. Saw Burr Ben.
Hey Ben.
It's up at Backbone.
Yeah. Glad he was able to make that trip.
Yes, I know he
had home.
Yeah.
He had other priorities, but he did make it.
Yeah, Gypsy Ben.
Yeah, Gypsy Ben. Yeah, he's got a lot of other stuff going on, but he did make the time to come up and meet us there for that pick. So that was awesome.
I heard you guys like picking short barrels.
Maybe.
It's just too much fun not to.
Yeah.
We can't let Jason have all the fun with short barrels.
Tom Shanley got your package. Awesome, man. Z-Man in the house. Cheers, brother. Somehow I managed to be invisible for. I got you in photos. They're on my Patreon page.
Yep.
Got you in a couple. There's one with Ethan. Got one with the group. You're in there.
Yeah.
You're in a couple.
You were in them like Where's Waldo style.
Yeah.
All right, so this is weirdest shit, right? So some of the photos that were sent were kind of blurry. So I downloaded this AI app, and I did the one where there's Ethan when the barrel squirted all over him, and then Ben was behind him. So
okay, all right, restart that. Oh man.
So I used the AI thing, and Ethan came out fine, but then like Ben was behind him. And I don't know what kind of AI face they put on him, but it's like it's the creepiest shit I've ever seen. And I did the same thing with the group photo, and like everybody's face is so contorted and like weird. I couldn't use it. I had to uninstall it and just try to figure out another way to kind of unfuzzy the picture. So, Mr. Sandeep, cheers, brother. Good to see you. I should be able to get your package out tomorrow, buddy. You would think Ethan wouldn't pick short barrels.
No.
Backbone short barrels are great, says Chill Will Rocco. They were. And I'm a pretty creepy person already. No, you're not. It's just weird how it put a really creepy face on everybody who was not like in the main picture.
Come on, man. You got to put that photo on stream tonight.
I could do it, and it's just. Let me see. Hold on.
Dan, make people super chat to see it. Especially if it's going to embarrass Ethan.
Oh no, it won't.
Oh, it wouldn't embarrass me.
No, he came out fine. Let me see.
So I saw you get all excited whenever somebody said something squirted on me, John.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we had to drill a barrel that was on the top rack of the pallets. So of course I drilled it right. Well then Adam flubbed the catch of the whiskey. And so then I was trying to get the little wooden stave in and everything, and it just it worked, but it ended up with some whiskey all over.
Next time you drill from the top of a rick house, just kind of like bathe in it. Just go like this with your face.
I mean, that's pretty much what happened. I'm not complaining, although I did dig a little bit in my eye, and that's all. That's always awkward.
Yeah.
So here's the. This is gonna be really hard to see. So here is the enhanced photo of Ethan with Ben behind him. All right, and this is gonna be super hard to see.
Drop it down.
It looks like Ben is like, "Hey, baby."
Oh, wait, hold on. You gotta see. And now they have down here at the bottom.
Let it focus.
Like what?
Oh man,
fuck is that? That's the picture that they enhanced for this.
Who is that?
It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. Look. Like what kind of AI shit is that?
It thinks Ben's a female. That's what it was.
I don't
what it was. It tried to convert him to a female.
I don't. Yeah, it was really weird. So I was like, this is not the greatest app. And then here's the one of Darrell. Check this one out. This is even worse. His hand seems to like disappear.
Did it make Jeff's hands seem bigger and busier because Jeff likes to talk with his hands?
So this is what it has Darrell's picture as.
Looks like it looks like an aging NFL player.
He does.
Oh man, yeah. It's too hard to see the real picture, but yeah. So anyway, I had to.
Wait. There's some resemblance of Darrell in that photo, at least.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I think that was just a picture of Usher, wasn't it?
Sure, yeah. Ben says, "Me check pants."
Hey, man, the AI did it, not me.
Tommy D, cheers, man. Good to see you.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Now if Ben cuts a finger that matches Jerry Garcia, that would be creepy. That would be creepy.
Who's live tonight on your thing tonight?
Tonight we have Bad Axe Bourbon and we have Whiskey Wars, and they're going up against 21090.
Oh wow, that's a heavyweight bout.
As a heavyweight, yeah, 21090 was they were first place in the whole thing, man.
I know, but like that like spousal bickering that happens between them, that's gonna be their undoing at some point. Love you, Todd and Andy. Love you. Just saying.
So some of the picks we when we got to Backbone, it was really cool. Kind of, Nolan was it was the first time I ever met Nolan, but I've talked to him for a handful of years. I was one of the first guys to review some of the products. He brought that up, and just thankful, obviously, for that. And I wanted to thank him. I was like, thank you for sending me this stuff and then exposing me to Backbone. Was such a very just down to earth and humble guy. I mean, just and kind of gave us the whole backstory, and then he had some stuff that was pre-poured already. I think it was like 8 or 9 bottles, something like that.
At least.
Yeah.
I mean,
so 8 or 9 that were pre-poured. Gave us a spit bucket and cups and water and all that kind of good stuff. And so yeah, we just started tasting. I mean, we tasted through a lot of stuff. Tasted with the more traditional stuff first, the double barrel rye, the bourbons, the high rye bourbons, and then got into some interesting finish stuff. They had an Irish whiskey finish. I don't remember the details on that, but and then kind of just to kind of get a feel of which direction we wanted to go in. And I think at some point we told them what we were kind of looking for, and it was great, man. I mean, we were able to taste through some more of those double barreled rye.
It's crazy how different they are, even though they're like could be sister barrels, right? Because I think we tried 731 and 736 barrel numbers, and they were opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yes. And what's crazy is that rye came down to a split vote. It came down to a blind. It actually came down to Katie, didn't it?
It did.
Katie was
because I was pouring it blind for y'all to kind of see, helping Nolan with that, and came down to me.
Everyone that I've talked to in chat that have been to Backbone, they always say that like they pull out all the stops. Like it's such a great experience. And, Ethan and Katie, you've been on so many, pick groups. Would you agree with that statement, or are people just infatuated?
No, absolutely.
No,
they pull out all the stops. Like it was probably one of the best barrel pick experiences that we've had.
Yeah,
as far as just sheer quantity and knowledge from Nolan.
Well, and also you get to kind of self-curate, right? You try some things and you say, okay, well, we'd like to go this direction or that direction. And Nolan will go poke around and figure out what he has and go look at some barrels and say, okay, let's try this one.
Jeff.
And
Sorry.
He'll go check out some things, and you really just get to try all kinds of stuff, like crazy stuff.
Yeah, it was. I think the ryes were one of the first ones we went after, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and again, that came down to a split vote. We did a raise of hands, and that came out even. And then Katie was the tiebreaker. Either way, I don't think you could have gone wrong with one of those ryes. They were both really good, but definitely different.
Well, I think what was interesting was like in that vote, everybody that chose chose barrel, say 1 first before we blinded it, chose barrel 2. I think maybe with the exception of one person, like everybody was flopped when we did the blind.
What's up, Raj?
Did you get 2 bourbon? Did you get 2 bourbons and 1 rye? The double rye?
Well, we got a bourbon. We got a bourbon and a rye.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And I think the bourbon that we picked, I was kind of confused on the sticker, but I thought it was a 21% rye, but that label said it was a 36% rye.
Pardon me. Were any of them finished? I thought I heard.
Just besides the double barrel.
Just the double barrel.
Do we know how long it was in the second barrel?
A long time.
Like 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Crazy sauce.
Yeah, and then he's going to send me the stats on all that stuff, whether it was the yield and all that kind of stuff. So he's
3 days.
He'll send me an email this week. 3 days.
I thought it was longer than 3 days.
Or maybe that was the other one. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Dan, let's talk about. Was this your first time having pickle chips?
Huh?
Was this your first time having pickle flavored chips?
No, I've had pickle chips, but those were the best pickle chips I've had.
Oh, the odds. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Those were good. Really good. And I actually cut up the pickles in slices that you gave me and ate them with the pickled chips. So
that's that's a lot. Very cool.
But yeah, no. But yeah. So and then we tried the bourbon. We started going through some of the bourbons next. I think we went into like maybe 1 or 2 barrels of those, and we found one that was just very sticky and chewy on the palate. Back of the palate doesn't have the longest finish. Kind of medium to short. But the flavors that are on the front of the palate are just it was really, really good. And then tried through some some other stuff that he had, and we didn't even get into the light whiskey. At that point I think we had been there for God, I don't remember.
I'm shocked you
5
guys.
hours.
I'm shocked you guys made it to the pick after the first night, from what I saw.
yeah, we definitely. It was that sticky icky, says Ben. Yes, it is. It was that sticky icky, and it's going to be a sticker. We got to figure it out, but it was good. I know he was a fan of it.
You guys don't want to go with bare backbone.
Bareback now. No bareback bone.
No,
That's been
none of
done.
that.
Maybe the boot clap rye, but another story. But sticky icky for the bourbon is definitely it was super chewy and oily. It was really good. Use some what do you say, prawn chips if you like pickle chips as a bourbon engineer. I'd try them. I would definitely try them.
We made sure to have Dan's food groups there though, pickles and
Yeah.
olives.
They did. They had the biggest jars possible.
I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
I love it. I applaud that.
Back boner jams has been done too. Travis Robeson, what's going on, man? A play on sticky finger barbecue.
Oh, Dan, use AI for that and tell us what comes up. You know,
For what?
like
Oh yeah, that'll be
yeah,
good.
for the backbone names, like even during that period of time where people are answering the questions tonight, go on AI, GPT chat or whatever, and just type in some questions and see if it comes back with anything good.
What do you mean? Type in the questions.
No, like you can go and chat GPT and you can write in like backbone whiskey label names, and you can just write a theme or something funny. It should suggest something, right?
Let me see.
Like it writes entire articles now. Just put in backbone whiskey, Ben behind Ethan, see what happens. Yeah. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Just going to say warning. Actually, they could do the AI photo and we could just call it warning.
Seems you're providing a list of words or phrases. Could you please clarify or provide more context so I can better understand what you're asking or discussing?
Write anything.
I don't know, man. Boot clap rye.
Hey, Jonathan, I think you need to go inside and do it for him and see what comes up.
Yeah, that's probably accurate. I'm sitting in my car because I'm going to stream this from TV.
I just got to tell you something.
I don't know.
Your neighbors have got to get used to you sitting in your car doing this all the time.
Usually in my garage. So news from Friday, the spring on my garage door from 1991 snapped and my garage door fell and the bottom panel is not only fractured, we had to like lift the door up to get the cars out. It was, that's like a great $4,500 moment on a Friday. It's awesome.
Wow. That's bad.
It is what it is. We're just going to park outside for a while until we figure it out. It's just annoying.
You appreciate the springs in the doors when you have to lift it the first time without that spring.
Man, that 1991 Masonite door, that thing is heavy. She had to lift it from the outside and me from the inside to get that thing to go up on the track. It was nuts. Honestly, I was upstairs taking a nap because my head hasn't been right. And she calls me, I'm like, leave me alone. And like an hour went by and she's still freaking out. And I'm like, what's going on? And I'm like, oh no. But like when you see a gauge steel like that, this isn't like the springs on the side. This is one of the ones on the top. When you see that thing split, like, if a shard went loose, it's dangerous, Yeah.
That's the big boys.
Yeah, I got it. What's in the bottle, Dan?
This is the Barrels for Hope Dark Pumpernickel Rye.
Oh, I had that with
yeah.
Darrell.
Yeah, I didn't know what to pour. I didn't put too many things around me, so I figured I'd go with this or olive juice. But
that bottle blew my mind.
I'm using grape juice tonight.
To draw some boot clap pictures.
Pictures.
Oh shit! What was that, Raj? I'm sorry.
I'm having a little grape juice tonight.
I see that.
A little Brunello. What are you drinking?
Love that setup behind you too, man. It's gorgeous.
Gerard Cabernet Sauvignon from Mount Beater.
Ooh, Sugar Katie says, get the Rolling Stones Sticky Fingers album cover with the zipper.
Oh. That could be interesting.
Let me take a picture of that so I can
write that into AI. See what happens.
I can't get the AI to work. It keeps acting stupid on me.
Well,
we don't understand the nature of your question.
It was
the red leather.
It was created by human beings, so that would make sense that it's actually stupid.
There's really no better content than asking somebody to sit on a live stream and talk to AI. We were 20 years later when Jonathan sells his house. By the way, the garage door just broke. Lance is in the house. Cheers, bud. Good to see you.
Who wrote that?
EJ.
Oh yeah.
Keith T. shows with Great Roger.
If I was just jump back in to the comment about the Sagamore port finish, I was blown away just holding that whiskey in my mouth without like aerating it at all. Like you could just taste the port.
Yeah,
You could taste that fruit note. It was just really awesome to be able to.
They put it in those barrels for a while, right? Wasn't it like 2 years plus, something like that? Yeah.
I mean, usually you're trying to breathe through and taste the sides of your mouth with the whiskey, and it's just so prevalent and it's so nice.
Yeah. That's a good rye. That's tasty. But no, I mean, all in all, man, I mean, it was such a fun trip, and I know at one point he was like, "Yep, we're done drilling." No more drilling. So, like I said, we didn't even get to the light whiskeys. So, which is fine.
That was when we had a guy climb up the barrels, go to the very top at the end of the evening, at the end of the tasting, and try to start drilling. He goes, "We're done. We're done."
Oh shit! Yeah, it's probably a good thing we didn't.
Let's put it that way. This way, Stephen couldn't walk, but he could climb the barrels.
That's scary.
It was scary.
Yeah, it was a good thing because I remember when we got back. I think all of us took a nap, if I'm not mistaken.
Most. I think. Well, I ended up taking one later in the day or later.
Chris David was the only one that.
Chris and Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff took a 30-minute nap. Yeah.
I heard Chris has a bunch of creepy pictures standing over all of you. So.
I can say this: there was one person in our group that passed out. Did not wake up till the next morning at 7 a.m.
Yeah, I think the max was a 2-hour nap.
Yeah, the barrel climber. He
out, gone.
That was it. Gone.
Yeah.
Poured him into bed. He was gone.
Hey, it was a lot of fun, and for anyone who has a chance to go on a backbone pick, highly recommend. Again, to Katie's point, it probably was one of the best barrel picking experiences. I mean, I've done a handful, but that one was awesome. Ben drove till 2:00 in the morning after leaving Backbone with no nap. I don't know how you drove, Benjamin. That's beyond.
He was on YouTube
Whiskey
a couple
War
of times.
Yeah, he was streaming from the car in the dark.
Streaming from the car.
Yeah. Answering questions. It was amazing. We don't get a lot of. I've only seen Backbone just like a low proof one in Massachusetts once, and everyone talks it up like it's really, really good. So,
I mean, I forget what I had in the last blind. I had the Corbin Cash Mash and Journey Rye, I think Wilderness Trail, and this Backbone pick. And this Backbone pick was all three of their favorites out of all single barrel.
Yeah, he gave me one of these when we left.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
cool.
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was like, because he knew I told he found out I showed him a picture of all the bar mats I had, and he was like, "Well, you don't have this one." I'm like, "No, I don't."
What's up, buddy?
And I did.
What's up?
Cheers.
Hey, Will. Man.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, buddy.
Going good.
Paul P says Backbone pick experience better than. Yeah, I haven't done the Hard Truth. I know Barrels for Hope picked one. I was not there for that, so I don't know what that barrel pick experience looks like. However, we were able to go on a tour there and taste through some of the whiskeys that they are putting out, and I'm telling you, man, if you're not on board with Hard Truth, you should be, because the shit they're about to roll out with is freaking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, every one of the things we tried was just so oily and viscous and I mean, just packed full of flavor for the age. It's insane.
Well, and I think the thing that was really cool about Hard Truth is like we weren't doing a pick, but they treated us like we were doing a pick. Like they bought us lunch. Like it was just super nice. They gave us a tour. They gave us the opportunity to do like an ATV tour, but we passed on that just
Yes.
because we were having so much fun hanging out with Chris.
Katie, I think Darrell Stewart has said the word hard truth more than his 6 kids' names. So
Yeah, I mean, maybe not the little one, but
Yeah,
his daughter, the little one.
yeah. Just in general, like I thought Hello Again Whiskey Friends would be like celebrities.
They pretty much are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
it was
problem, Sean.
fantastic.
We have one soon. No worries. Keith, did they have any old bones or whatever in the gift shop? Honestly, I didn't even see a gift shop.
Mm-mm.
So if they do have one, I don't know where it was, but we did not walk through there or exit through there. So
No, they don't.
Hard Truth, you mean?
Um,
no, he was talking
Backbone.
about he's talking
Backbone.
about
Yeah.
Backbone? No, yeah, no. He just got a few tchotchkes he gives away to people. That's about it.
I heard Hard Truth didn't have a lot either.
a lot. What
A lot of stuff in there, available for purchase at the distillery.
I thought they
Oh,
did.
they had a ton.
they had
did.
they had a good amount of stuff. Now
Was it the
more-
caramel malt? Was that?
They didn't. Yeah, none of that.
They didn't. They had 3 different finished ryes. They had like
The ones from
5 or
last year, though.
Well, yeah. But they had 5 or 6 different rye single barrels. They had some of their smoke stuff. They had some of their old MGP stuff. They had, of course, like a lot of their ryes, their batched ryes. Just they had gobs and gobs of whiskey.
Okay.
Did they have the
Yeah,
bourbons?
Ben says there's no gift shop.
They had the bottled and bond. They didn't have any like single barrels of the bourbon or anything
Correct,
like
yeah.
that.
Okay, because the bottled and bond 4 grain is apparently like the unicorn out there right now. Distributors aren't getting it. They've got all the others, the weeded and the regular, but the 4 grain has been tough to find.
They had it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
It's a 9-hour drive when I go up to Louisville this weekend. I don't think I'm going to drive that rest of the way to go up there for it. So.
But I mean, we tried. God, I'm trying to remember. I mean, it was a handful of stuff. Do you guys remember anything that we tasted?
6, 7, 9 different barrels.
9 different barrels. I'm not sure which ones we can talk about. So
Yeah.
that's the.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Well,
either.
so like I know they had some releases that they were in progress. So I think
Yeah.
those we can talk about.
Yeah.
The
And so
Melon
like,
Camp 2, right?
what now?
The Melon Camp 2.
They had the Mellencamp too, exactly. So French oak finished rye.
Yeah.
Then they had another rye that was French oak finished. What was that last one? The last man.
I don't know. The last one was delicious, but it was like I think a combination of all the finishes
That's what it was. Yeah,
and French
Yeah.
oak.
yeah. It was a blend of all the finishes in French oak.
So
Yeah, I mean that's me though. I'm French oak. That's what I remembered. We didn't have a bad pour. We actually got to try their new make like 3 months into the barrel, and even that was outstanding.
Well, like
tasting it off the still
from
was delicious.
a viscosity perspective.
From
And flavor.
flavor.
Okay, cool.
I was shocked at how good the flavor was at 3 months into the barrel.
It's like an apple cinnamon crumble.
Yep.
Dusty Dan, what did you bring for a dusty pour to your bottle share?
I brought that with me. I was gonna do 2 sample giveaways of this tonight.
Old Overholt, right?
Yeah, I brought the old Overholt.
Oh,
I
nice.
saw that on the table. I was like getting jealous.
Yeah, this was 8 years distilled out at Broadford.
86 proof.
Yeah, 86 proof. When we first cracked it, I thought it was a little spicy, but it got very sweet as it opened up and got some air. So I can give away 2 samples of that tonight for the super chats. If anybody's interested, guys, I got 2 samples of an Overholt. This was distilled. I don't remember. Was it 48? I can't read that. Right here. Yes, so it was distilled in 48. A few years after that, I think they stopped distilling at Broadford. So that's that should be some of the last stuff to come out of that part of PA.
Wow.
Remember, Chris asked us not to talk about it. Yep. Don't forget to smash that like. Well, unless, of course, you guys aren't entertained, we'll actually smash the other way. So that's Paul. Appreciate that, Paul. Thank you. But yes, the stuff that they have is great, and I think people should be very excited to be able to try that stuff when it's time to come out. Anybody who had questioned them, that they're really putting some passion behind what they're doing. So I'm yeah, it's good.
Oh, I look forward to seeing everyone tonight. And I'm gonna hop so I can go in the house because this is now officially weird. Thanks, guys. Have a great stream.
See you, Jonathan. See you later, bud.
See you, Jonathan.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
See you.
Put that on the banner here really quick, just in case anybody wants. I figured, since it's cracked, we'll give away 2 samples of that tonight. So let me put this in here.
So I'm headed to Louisville this weekend. Now I thought I was going to have a little extra time. I was going to go through Nashville, but then now it sounds like I've got to beat feet and get up there because my buddy who I'm meeting, he doesn't have meetings on Friday now, so should be a good time.
Where'd you say you have to go, Raj?
Louisville. We're going to Louisville and Bardstown. We got we're doing the Bottle and Bond tour at Heaven Hill on Sunday, and then Saturday we got the Castle and Key experience. We keep hoping every time we go there that the bourbon will get better.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that the first time we went there and it came out, we went there for the first release, and it came out and we got it and we were like, they should have done something else to it. It was like, again, Hidden Barn. They should have left it hidden. And
should have left it hidden.
And then we got batch 2 and sampled batch 3. It didn't improve. Batch 4 was a little better, but apparently they're moving on to batch 5 this next weekend because it's right before Derby weekend. So I'm hoping that'll be about 6-year-old juice that maybe cross your fingers.
Let's hope, because I know, what do I have? Do I have a bourbon or the rye from them? I can't remember.
The Restoration Rye is awesome.
I don't have the Restoration.
I use that for old fashions all the time, and it's beautiful and it's good by itself. But the bourbon, I can't even put it in a old fashioned. See, Katie's along with me. I'm like,
yeah,
and I wanted it to be good.
It's 2 grain forward.
Their ryes are much better than the bourbons.
Yeah.
And like single barrels are even better than that. So
who was it? Who was the master distiller at the beginning? What was her name?
Where at
at Castle and Key.
Marianne Eves.
That's it.
Well, Eves Barnes, whatever her name was.
Yeah. Marianne Eves Barnes, whatever. Yeah.
Mark,
because she did some good stuff. But
put me in, Dan. You are in, Mark B. You're in for the giveaway, my friend. Keith Thompson with a $10 super chat. Keith, you are in as well, my friend. In it to win it.
I'm tracking too, Dan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. EJ says, wait, something for me to win?
Ethan, thank you.
See, that's why I like having Roger around, because he goes and tastes all this stuff, and then he saves me a lot of money because I don't buy bad bottles. So
that's right.
That's what I appreciate. Yeah, he brings me good bottles. Yeah, that's why I appreciate the Whiskey Tube community, because you guys do a lot of legwork and help people like me that don't know anything. So appreciate it.
Yeah.
Your palate's getting a lot better.
$10 super chat, Griff. Thank you so much, my friend. You are also in it to win it, buddy. Restoration Rye is solid. I'm staying away from the bourbon, says Peter B. John Cloud, what's up, man? I don't know if I said hi to you. Northwest Bourbon, chilling. Bar B with a $20 super chat says, put Shauna, Marie D, and Richie Z for 2 each. Mark, extremely generous of you, my friend. Thank you. That's awesome, man.
Very nice.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much for that. And it's cool. I mean, I've always been a big fan of the Overholt stuff. So, can we see the current bracket status? Let me see if I can. Here, you know what? I'll pull it up on my phone because I made it the thumbnail.
Yeah, this Saturday afternoon, if anybody is running around the Bourbon Trail, just a little FYI, between 1 and 4, Jimmy will be at the tasting room for Wild Turkey.
Oh shit!
And
Okay.
they've got a bottle. A single barrel they're going to be releasing for the Russell's Reserve.
I definitely want to go back to Wild Turkey at some point.
Yeah, I want to go there when they get their tasting room finally finished, if it ever happens. It's still not even. I don't even see anything when I drive up to the facility. I don't see anything, but they say that it's progressing, and I'm like, I don't see anything.
EJ with a $10 super chat. Lucky enough last week. So both of these from Mark and Northwest Bourbon. EJ, that is very generous of you, sir. Thank you for that. Tom Shanley with a $5 super chat says, put me in, coach. You got it, buddy. You are in it to win it as well, my friend. Is anything cool coming out? It's almost May, says Keith. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't heard of anything really.
I haven't seen a lot of upcoming releases. New Turkey Experience is opening spring 2047.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Shredward's in the house. What's going on, Shred?
Okay, new releases. 9-year toasted barrel, private barrels are going to be made available here and probably in the next month to 2 months. They got the label approved and did all that.
Oh, so, for Elijah Craig, right?
Elijah Craig, toasted barrel, single barrels. They'll be about 9 years, and it's going to be store picks, those type things, adding it to their store pick lineup. And then the other one is Bardstown Bourbon Company's new single barrel that they're releasing at the distillery, and the other thing is for the Kentucky Derby. It's a Kentucky Derby release. It comes out this weekend.
And aren't there rumors that the Origin series are like going up in proof?
Yes. Well, that's basically what the single barrels are. It's the Origins bourbon on steroids. It's a 120 proof, beautiful piece of work. I bought 2 of those the last time I was there, and those were the best bottles there.
Yeah.
Everybody was going after Disco. Everybody talks about Disco 11, and I liked it, but that single barrel of the white label was just beautiful.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of those around at all, to be honest. But
they're not making it to the East Coast.
No, I figured.
I haven't seen any here.
Yeah.
No, the other thing I found, somebody's been posting pictures and hunts with more of the Old Forester 100 single barrels, and they were showing them on the shelves, and they range from like $45 to $85. I would love to be in Alabama when they had it for $45 sitting on the shelf.
Oh my God.
I would have bought every freaking bottle they had, but even if it was one, I just walked out, walked back in, walked out.
Goodness. All right.
And has anybody ever gotten a corked bottle of bourbon before?
A cork? What is it?
I opened up a bottle of Eagle Rare the other night, and I got the cork over here in a bag. Half the cork was gone. It wasn't inside the bottle. it was
Interesting.
only half the cork was in the top. When I went to pull it out, it just like it came right out. And the so far, if I, yeah, it's flat. It's like a flat
Really?
soda.
Interesting.
Kind of odd.
But I think your saving grace there might have been that it was wrapped.
Right.
The foil.
The
yeah.
foil. But
it was
better than
weird.
cellophane, but it's still weird.
It was still weird. I was like, I expected to have a little bit of, because I'd moved it a couple of times, expected to have a little bit of slosh out. Nothing came out of it. Nothing was running down the side or anything like that. With like wine will seep out. If it seeps out, the foil gets stiff and are sticky and you can't move it.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't that way. And I was like, but the first 2 pours of it were just flat. I mean, like a flat Dr. Pepper, just nothing to it.
Well, so I think in wine it's the sugars, right? The sugar will stick around after the alcohol dissolves, so you can tell. But there's nothing to stick around once the alcohol dissolves in whiskey.
Right. And it's just flat. It's just.
Yep.
I'm going to give it another couple of tries, maybe a pour tonight, but.
Maybe just pour off that first like 2 or 3 ounces into something different.
Yeah, that's what I did. I already.
Yeah.
That is odd, though. I mean,
it was odd. It was like the cork was half a cork.
Huh.
It was bizarre, and I was looking for it inside the bottle, not in there. So
I've definitely had similar issues with the Frey Ranch bottles when they first started shipping them. These corks are so heavy, they didn't have a big enough seal at the top. And so they would leak while they were in transit. And then like the first one I got, it smelled almost rancid because it had that whiskey had gotten out and gotten into everything, and I was so mad at first.
And it had oxidized on that cork.
Yeah, and like it had oxidized on the bronze, right? I think that's what the problem was.
Oh wow.
But then once I got down past that first pour, perfect again. But yeah, at first
I'm hoping this gets better because I only have 6 more bottles. So I mean, come on.
Only 6 bottles. That's.
I was going to give one to Will, but I'm only got 6.
All you got to do is say when. I'm just down the road.
Yep.
How far away do you guys live from one another?
That's about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, just down the road.
Just down the road. We met at Rocktown the last time, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We talked to them and had all these grand plans about doing a single barrel of Rocktown. And I realized we've got to go to Bardstown Bourbon Company to do the single barrel of the still column of the column stilled. So,
yeah, I do. So Rocktown, they have they have isn't there a finished rye they have out, or is it a finished bourbon? I swear
they've got a shit ton of variations.
Yeah,
they've got half their stuff is pot stilled down here and made in Arkansas.
Yeah.
The rest is all the ingredients from Arkansas are shipped up to Bardstown Bourbon Company and column stilled and distilled there and even aged there. They leave it aged there for a period of time and then they bring it back to finish aging and bottling here. But it was crazy because we were at Bardstown Bourbon Company and there was a truck that came in and they had a magnetic sign that said on the side, Rocktown Bourbon corn. And that's what it said on the thing. They put it on the side of the truck. So I guess whenever they were dropping it off, they knew where to put it within what storage unit they had it at Bardstown. And that's when I kind of realized, they contract distill, but they also do grain to glass from whoever they do it with. So
yeah,
it can't be a cheap experience, but still it's it's cheaper than building a column still. I can guarantee you that.
For sure. That's a given. I am curious though to see what else, like towards the back half of the year. I'm very curious to see what Bardstown Bourbon Company puts out. more so along the lines of like their finished stuff. That's what I'm curious about. I know they're going to have some amazing stuff. I do want to see if there's a way to get a Green River pick. I don't know if I'd be lucky enough to get one, but I would absolutely love one, or even a white label Origin Series. I mean, the weeded, whatever. I mean, anything that would be probably at the top of my list, to be honest, if it's possible.
Yeah, they haven't done any weeded picks that I've seen.
Yeah.
But again, that doesn't mean they're not going to, because they've got a lot of barrels that are maturing right now, and within the next year, they talked about the fact that there's going to be the doors are going to open up for a lot of things, because they just, I don't know if haven't been to Bardstown recently or been to Bardstown, Birmingham. It's like they keep building. They're building every time I go there. There's a new rick house. All they do is rick house. And they ran out of barrels the day we were there, which was crazy. They ran out of barrels to fill. They stopped the production and everything barreling because they ran out of barrels.
Yeah.
Which is, because Lebanon, Kentucky is where Independence Day brings their barrels up to them, and they were out. So that was the other one the one I heard on the Heaven Hill. Did anybody catch Mash and Drum the other night when he had the master distiller from Heaven Hill on there?
I didn't get a chance to watch it.
That one.
He said last year they broke a record. They barreled 441,000 barrels out of the Bernheim distillery.
Oh my God.
And they're looking for the new distillery that they're opening up in Bardstown. They're hoping to get another 150,000 barrels, and they have the ability to add 2 expansions to it to get it to 450,000 barrels.
Well, damn.
That's just nuts.
That's pretty wild.
That's crazy.
We got Mash and Middle.
There he is.
What's up, people? How we doing?
Dude,
Cheers, John.
how are you, man?
Good. We had some exciting events here just a little while ago, but we made it. Yeah.
Hopefully everything's okay, man.
Yes.
Yeah. We're good now. Yeah.
You spill whiskey, break something? What happened?
No, my wife has a cold and she did a breathing treatment. She has asthma as well. She did a breathing treatment and inhaled the albuterol too quickly. And if anybody, I don't know if anybody else knows how that goes, but basically makes your heart really race. I mean, Yep. And so it was a little exciting for a little while there. Yeah. But she's calming down now and things seem to be okay. So yeah.
Glad to hear that, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have any oxygen at home?
No, that would have helped, but no, we don't.
Yeah, that would have. You gotta buy one of those. Go online and buy one of those oxygen that they have it's in a can, and she can spray it, and it gives her just a little extra higher blend of oxygen into her system. It will really help. Yeah,
that would have been useful. I had to drink lots of liquids to try and water down the drugs, and that seems to have helped. But yeah. Anyway, exciting times.
Yeah.
Never. You don't need that type of drama.
Yeah. I wasn't even sure for a second if I was going to make it, because I was like, am I going to have to go to the hospital? I'm not sure.
Shit. Well, thankfully she's all right, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she's calming down, chilling. Yeah.
Good to see you, man. I'm glad you were able to make it tonight. So thank you.
Yeah, man. Cheers, to everybody.
If you were scared of the heat, dude, you didn't have to go that far to try and get out of it, Sean. Jeez.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I make real emergencies to get out of fake whiskey life. Yeah.
So we just got Bad Axe should be hopping on here soon, and then got fellows over there at 210.90. They should be hopping on any minute now as well.
I'm going to go ahead and jump off and get out of the way so y'all can get started. So,
All right, brother.
Cheers, Will.
Cheers, Will.
Cheers, Will. See you later, bud.
See
Cheers,
you.
man.
Good luck tomorrow, Chill. Or Will.
Thanks.
We got
I don't even know who we're up against.
Todd and Andy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What's up, Z Man?
What's up, brother? Cheers, everyone.
We got Bad Axe Bourbon in the house.
Oh, there we go.
What up, Bobby?
What's going on, brother?
How you doing, bud?
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Well,
It ain't a stream until Bobby gets an axe, baby. Woo!
That's right.
Break stuff, man. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, Northwest. I'm sorry. Let me try to pull up a picture of this bracket here really quick. So this is the last round of like the actual bracket round before we move into the quarterfinals. So tonight, where's the picture at? Let's see if I can turn this thing sideways. All right, so probably hard to see, but yeah, no. Well, no, turn sideways. Sideways, thank you. All right.
Hey, Bobby, question, man.
What's that?
Question for you.
Yes,
I don't know
sir.
if you guys can see.
Do you
that.
have a way to mute your mic
Let me
quickly?
share this. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Okay, because here's what I was thinking. Because last time when me and Rick we were texting back and forth, that's quite difficult in 2 minutes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. No. What I'm saying is, like, it'd probably work better if we could just be on the phone and just mute these mics when we're discussing, our answer. Because texting back and forth is, it's hard to get your thoughts across quickly.
Okay, so let me see here. Can you hear me? You hear me now, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
that's not quickly. I know, obviously, you can still hear me now. You know what? Here, let me try this.
All right, so let me do this here real
How
quick.
about that?
Mine has a button.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
you're gone now.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah, no, yeah. No,
Yes. Yeah. We can still hear you, Bobby.
Oh, you guys are messing with me, right?
No, we can definitely still hear you. You just said you guys are messing with me. I mean, if you can't, then that's fine. We'll
There we
text. It's
There
just
we go. How's that? Can you hear
no,
me now?
still hear you.
Still hear you.
Yes, that's mute. Well, the answer is no. It's a new mic setup I got. So I used to just have a button to press. It would just do it.
Yeah, you had a hard time being able to hear him before. Now you can hear him all the time.
That can't shut me up.
All right, there we go.
I can't
Okay,
shut myself-
so I'm going
All
to
right.
share. Oh, hold on one second. I think 210. No, that's Ben's about to hop on here. Once
All right,
210.90
I'm gonna
hops
go
on, guys, we're gonna get this thing started as soon as they hop on. That's Ben's about to
I'm
hop.
gonna
Dirty R Ski Bar with a $5 Let's go.
I'm gonna
Dirty R Ski Bar with $5
Somebody does not have YouTube muted.
I'm gonna
Dirty R Ski Bar with $5.
There we go. Okay.
There you go.
All right, guys, 210.90 is about to hop on. We are going to get this thing started, guys, and then we can hop on.
Oh, they're in the
afterwards.
same room. This is bull crap.
They're local. They're local.
Are we
Uh,
supposed to be separated, Sean?
Well, I mean, because me and Bobby, we have to text to communicate, so it's not quite the same.
All right. Well, we'll text each other here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, but you don't have to be on the same team as Todd.
Well, yeah, okay. Fair.
Just kidding, Todd. I love
Dirty
you.
R Ski Bar, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Much appreciated.
See, that's
Try
fair.
to chat here real
Can you hear me
quick.
now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Echo.
Can you guys still hear me? I might have fixed it. Okay.
Okay,
You
you're
didn't fix
good.
anything. We still hear you.
We heard you that whole time, Bobby.
You heard me?
Z-Man, Z-Man, if you want to hop on after this, man, you're good to hop on.
All right, brother.
All right, buddy. I'll see you later.
These mutes are
All right.
liars.
What's up, Bobby?
See you, guys.
How you doing, buddy?
What's going on? What's
What's up,
going on?
Mr. Ben? How are you?
Ben, what's up?
Good to see you, 21090 fellas.
That guy's off. How you doing?
We're good. We're
And
good.
if you want to hop on once this thing's done, man, you're more welcome to hop back on.
That's fine. Go. Do the thing.
All right, buddy. I'll see you later. Why is this not working? All right, so real quick. There we go. No, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Probably user error, bud.
Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. So I know Mark from Northwest asked what the bracket looked like. So I'm going to share this screen with you here really quick. This is the last round of the quarterfinals. And then we go, or I'm sorry, the bracket round, then we go into the quarterfinals. So here is
Should we already get these poured?
yes, you can go ahead and pour all your samples. So we have the Wacko for Flacco going up against Metal in Your Axe Hole, I think is what we're going with.
Heck yeah.
Okay. So that matches tonight, and the winner of that will go up against Zero Saints here, which is Darrell and Major Zero. Next, we have Team Slapdick, which is Adam Shelton and Slapshot Brian, going up against Northwest Bourbon. Who was his partner? I can't remember who Northwest partner was. Jesus.
I doubt that.
Then we have Big Vic, Jigged, and his partner, I think is going to be Chris from Bourbon of the Week, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's going to hop back in as his partner. So going up against Jeffrey Wack and Trev from Bourbon Wrench. And then we have God Dram It, which is Jay Sells and Todd Ritter, going up against Pours Galore, which is that is Independent Joe and Christopher David. So that's your current bracket right there. I do need to figure out who is going to go into the next round. Who's ready to be shipped the samples? Who's ready to go so I can get these things sent out tomorrow, preferably, if possible. All right, so let me not share screen anymore.
Good evening, guys. How are you?
Todd, how are you guys?
Hey, Todd. How we doing, man?
Cheers.
Okay. Cheers, Katie.
How's it going?
Cheers to both Todd and Andy. I don't think I said that earlier. And cheers everybody in chat. Folks saying cheers and stuff. Appreciate y'all.
All right. Well, guys, it's good to have you on. Todd, Andy, good to see you.
You too, brother.
Happy to be here.
And Bad Axe, good to see you as always. Sean, good to see you guys. Thank you for joining. I know it's been tough with your guys' schedules, but thank you for making time for this.
What else?
Again, whoever moves on goes into the quarterfinal round. So we have 3 questions for the nosing round first, then we go into 3 questions into the tasting round, and then we have 2 bonus questions at the end. So make sure you guys save yourselves some of that whiskey as we go into the bonus round because you will need it. And one of those questions you will be able to wager up to 5 points, but then also lose whatever you wager. So,
okay.
Can we
Little Jeopardy.
do it? Do it all. Just bet it all.
Who is your mother?
bet it all. Bet it all.
Whatever it is. Win it. Either we go through or we don't have to do it again.
Yep. All right, guys, you guys got your samples poured?
We do.
Sure.
All right. Well, good luck to both teams. Let's go ahead and get into the nosing round only.
Okay. And these are all Japanese whiskeys, right?
All right, guys, nosing round only. There's going to be 2 minutes per question. And please send your answers to Katie and Ethan, not to me. To Katie and Ethan for the answers.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Z-Man with a $20 super chat says, cheers, everyone. Cheers, Z-Man. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated.
We're doing that through Instagram? What are we doing that through? Do I have your number?
Whatever works for y'all.
Do I even have your number? I don't even know. I might not.
But you know what? Instagram feels fastest. Let's do that here. Can we hold for just a second, Dan? I want to get Bobby and Ethan and Katie both at the top of text. That way, it's simple.
Gonna pause for station identification.
Yeah, sure.
Listen,
I don't have Instagram.
I'll take an album cover for 500. Dan, you got it.
I just sent you a message, Bobby. So I should be at the top of your thing there now.
Talking about
Paul
Instagram.
P says his money's on Katie and Ethan here.
that's a good bet
Cheers,
right
Robert. Hey, good to see you, man.
I'll take Lisette Snell for 500, please.
Hold on.
All right, we're going to Drifting Drams. Got him up. We're ready to go. All right, Drifting Drams is in my Instagram. We're ready to roll.
Okay. All right.
Sean, you good to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Texting thumbs ready. Yeah.
I'll wait till Bobby gets back.
Oh, Bobby's not here. Bobby's gone.
Yeah. My device actually had Instagram on. I don't have it on this thing. This is a different phone. I'm using my actual phone as the camera here.
Got it.
Right. Should I be nosing yet? I guess probably not, huh?
No, not yet. Not yet. I'll put
Okay.
2 minutes on the clock. I'll let you know.
No cheating, Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
All right, guys. So
You guys are right next to each other.
That's not cheating. That's punishment.
Yeah, it's true. You guys, because we're going to start bickering.
Okay.
for question A, on the nose only, question A, I need you to tell me what the primary grain of this whiskey is. Primary grain of this whiskey on the nose only. Nose only. 2 minutes on the clock. Your time begins now.
Primary grain on A.
Primary grain on A on the nose only. This is for 3 points. All right. What am I going to pour next here?
Aren't there options for that one, Dano?
Yes, there is. I'm sorry. It is corn, rye, or wheat. Corn, rye, or wheat are your choices.
So Drifting Drams is your Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Yep, Drifting
that's
Drams.
it.
You got it.
That's it. This says Drifting Drams Transportation.
Nope, not a.
There we go. Gotcha.
Like, what's this guy talking about?
Bobby, we have to come to a consensus together, though, is the thing.
Yes. Okay.
They
I'm
get
gonna
that
say-
message and be like, this guy's talking to me about whiskey.
Yeah. I'm going
All right.
with the second one you put there, Sean.
Okay. I'm good with that.
And
All right.
I was actually considering the one you didn't put there, but I'm like,
It could be.
One of the
But since I was thinking that, we'll go with that.
Okay. Going with that, then I just sent it in.
All right.
It's one of the three. You got 33%.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely one of the three.
Yeah, it's definitely
I get. You know what? These are the best odds I have in most things I do.
true.
All right, guys. You guys got 15 seconds.
Oh, we're in.
You guys are in?
Yeah, answers are in.
All right. All right, cool. We'll move on to the next question. That was easy. Or was it?
Yeah, we got a decisive bunch here. I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
Probably.
All right.
Well,
On
we'll find out in a few.
Sample B on the nose. Sample B on the nose only. I need you to tell me if this whiskey is finished. On the nose, sample B. It's a yes or no question. 3 points if correct. 0 points if wrong. Is this whiskey finished?
That is an interesting nose.
2 minutes on the clock. Your time begins now. Man, that smells delicious.
Is mud an option for finish?
Mud? It's finishing mud cake barrels. Yeah.
I sent it over to you, Sean. What do you think? on that?
I'm texting. See what you think about what I just said.
Yeah, that would be that would throw it a little bit. But I'm just gonna my first.
I like the nose though.
Yeah, he said
There
mud.
you
He
go,
said
Jeffrey
mud.
Wack. My name is Mud.
I don't think the nose is bad though.
I'm gonna I guess stick
It's
with
definitely
my first inclination.
Okay. But like,
Definitely a maybe.
if well, here
This smells like toothpicks.
that's kind of what I mean. Yeah, it's there's like a woody
Well,
dank.
definitely
What,
woody.
you
it's-
think you start us a loop so quickly? We can go with the other way. We can go the other way there.
Jeffrey Wack, have you ever heard of Oysterhead?
Yeah. So that being said, Sean, maybe we just go the other way, like you were saying.
Yeah, because like, yeah, I'm not really wish I could use words. Words would be a lot easier, right? Let's see.
Okay, let's do that.
That was
Because
good.
that's a great
10
question.
seconds, guys.
Are you drinking it, Dan? What we're doing? Or are you doing something different?
I'm doing something different. I'm drinking a backbone single barrel.
Okay, sending in the answer now. Then
Is it your pick that you have? Maybe a sample came
No,
in?
this is an older one that I had. This is bottled in 2020.
What was the age statement on your picks?
One I'm not sure of. I have to wait for the full final stats on that. The other one, I think the bourbon was only like 4.5 years old.
So
Yeah.
that's good.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, we were pretty shocked. I mean, it was pretty good. So
I'm sure it was.
again, not sure of the double barreled rye. I don't know how old that was.
Did it taste amazing?
It did.
That's
both. I mean, both the ryes were good. They were just both different, and it was a split decision on both. So literally, Katie was a tiebreaker.
Oh, well, then we got a good, and then we're good. Then we're all good.
All right, guys. Let's move into the last question of the night.
I don't know. Now that I'm smelling it again, Bobby, I'm almost wondering if we should change. But
oh, come on! Final answers in. Let's go.
Yeah, all right.
All right, on the nose only on sample C. This is the last question for the nosing round. Again, this is 3 points if correct. Is this whiskey older or younger than 10 years? Older or younger than 10 years? 3 points up for stake. 2 minutes on the clock. Time begins now.
10 years?
Yep. Older or younger than 10 years. Jeffrey Wax says, well, where'd all those balloons come from, Bobby? What'd you do to make that happen?
It's an Apple thing, a Mac thing. You can turn that shit on and off, and oh shit, I forgot to turn it off.
It cracks me up when it catches people off guard.
Especially when it freezes their screen.
Yeah, like Kelsey. Oh man. He gets so hot.
Damn, dude.
So what you drinking, Dano?
I am drinking a backbone single barrel.
The one from last week.
Yeah, the one that I put in there blind. Yeah,
Nice.
that's fantastic. This one's 5 years.
I like the fact that you're drinking a pour from the current blind.
Maybe. Definitely a maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same, Sean.
Okay.
That's exactly. Shred, what's up?
Bobby, you been down to see David at all?
I have actually. I just talked. I got to talk to him every couple of days at least. Now
Nice.
he had
Check on.
He sent me he got some he had like some blood pressure stuff going on for a minute for a few days. Had to slow down.
Oh, no.
Slowed down. Yeah. So he had
right.
actually
Time, guys. That is time.
Cool.
Sorry, you guys can continue your conversation. I'm sorry.
he took the Mad Axe bourbon pick to some show in San Francisco, and everybody loved it. So some San Francisco social thing. It was
good juice, man.
Yeah.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Good pour. I have an autograph bottle.
I know you do.
Paul P says guesses for the nosing round are corn, yes, and I want to see the score. Thank you, Paul. All right, guys. How do you feel after the nosing round? Confident, not confident, in the middle?
Listen. I don't know.
Drop Nagros, Todd.
Yeah. An age statement on the nose.
He's like a miniature.
It's a bit of
Buddha
a guess. I'm let's be
covered in
honest.
fur.
You got to taste it to me. For me, I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Let's go.
That was prophetic. Thank you.
I'm just saying, awesome. When do you ever smell something? I mean, yeah, I guess you can smell dusty, but I don't know. Anyway, they probably gave away our answer right there. But
not to mention that. So just for confirmation, the bourbon that we did pick was a 30-galloner. So, yeah.
Oh, interesting. So not many on that yield then.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll see. It's hard. I mean, with it being that young, it's hard to say.
Yeah, right.
I'm not 100% sure. He said he'll give me all the numbers and stuff this week, so I'd be curious.
Who's that going through?
Shared pour.
Nice. Are they quick on their turnaround, Dan? Is Backbone quick to turn things around?
I think he said a month, maybe.
Yeah, that's what he ballparked.
Yeah,
that's
about a month. So
for us, it's fast.
Yeah, I mean, our Starlights from last August haven't even rolled out yet, so I don't know. These are probably roll out before that.
Yeah, but Starlight's got a long.
That's true. All right, let's taste this. I'm thirsty.
Are you guys giving me hints already as to my
what?
On sample A. So as we go into the tasting round, sample A, I need you to tell me the proof of this whiskey.
Yes.
Proof of the whiskey on sample A. Now you get for the proof, it's 5 points if correct, 4 points within 3, 3 points within 5. 5 correct, 4 within 3, 3 within 5. Proof on sample A, your time begins now.
Sample A.
Sample A. Proof.
The hell is that?
Was there an ice cream truck going by?
Yes, there was. Outside my studio. My station happens to be in my garage.
Love it.
He says, Todd and Andy are only fighting. That's why they mute themselves.
They can't help it. They're almost married.
Man,
not anything wrong with that.
Fantastic. Wow. That really is a good single barrel from them. All right. Whoops. What text message was that from?
Yeah, I'd go. I don't even know if I'd hit that bottom number.
Okay.
That's what I'm.
Thank you, Vic, for the super chat, man. Much appreciated.
I'm like
Samantha relationship.
That was first sip of the day too. So
same here. That's what I was thinking.
Stupid. I'm an idiot. Yeah.
What do you think about that, Sean?
30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just roll with that.
Let's go with it.
Right?
First inclination's always wrong. Do it.
Thanks for that vote of confidence there, Todd.
I'm trying to make it fun, guys.
That's why that
10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds.
I sent in that exact number, Bob. Yeah, I think let's price is right at here.
Right.
All right, guys, that is time. Sean, what is your control pour? Do you have one?
Yeah, but it's super low. It's the Evan Williams Heroes Edition. Where the hell is it?
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, just start with something simple.
That's a good one. Bobby, what about you? What's your control pour?
Kirkland Italian sparkling mineral water.
There you go.
I got the.
Andy, what you guys control for?
You even asked Tom. It's of course it's Coke Zero for
Coke
Tom.
Zero.
It's Coke Zero.
I don't need it. This is the palate cleanser. This is no control. This is it.
Andy, what you got?
I got a bottle of water.
It is a peerless single barrel from the distillery called Citrus and Ginger.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That
Thank
was
you
from
for the link
from their
drop
gift
there,
shop, you
Katie.
said?
Appreciate it.
What are we on? We're on.
Katie,
We're on
did you
B.
say that was from their gift shop?
I can still noses, right?
Say that one more time.
You said that was from their gift shop?
Yeah, back in 21.
Nice. All right, guys. On sample B. Sample B, all I need you to do is tell me the age of this whiskey.
Oh, damn age.
Age of this whiskey and the point system for this one is 3 points if correct, 2 points within 3, and 1 point within 5. 3 points if correct, 2 points within 3, 1 point within 5. The age of the whiskey on sample B. Time begins now.
Ooh, man.
I just poured that Barrel King Knighted.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, the batch 77. This is a good one. Should be getting the one that Matt blended. I'm curious to try that and see how that is. I think they ship out in the next day or two, so. I haven't figured out who their distributor is, though.
I think they do it themselves, right?
I don't know. The email said they give it to they ships from their distributor, but I thought it came right from them too. So unless it's I don't know, unless it's like like their company, but just like a second, like a secondary company, I guess. I don't know that they.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. They'd be fun to do a pick through though. Barrel King would be fun. I know they got
come up with your own blend.
Yeah, they got some stuff to play around with there. It seemed like that would take more than a day to figure out, though. Just the time it takes to actually blend it.
I mean, that's only if you want it to actually be good.
Yes. Big Vic says Todd's control pour is Coke Zero. It is, and surprisingly, it actually works fairly well. To be honest, I've tried it. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. All right, so I ate all my olives. Well, I ate all the black olives.
Every time Andy does this, I have to imagine he's going, Todd, no, it's not that.
10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds.
What you said minus a year, Bobby?
There you go. So look at my last one there.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
all right, guys, that is time.
Go that, John.
You're not and we're not next to each other.
They are in sync.
No, we're in sync. We're gonna lose, but we're in sync.
Like Joey Fatone and Justin Timberlake. I mean,
I was gonna say you are in sync. Yep, Joey Fatone and Timberlake. There we go.
Is there a bald in sync number now? I think there is.
Probably all
Yeah, they're old enough now. Yeah.
Yes, their roadie is bald.
Hey, roadies are important too, Andrew.
Oh goodness! All right, guys. The last.
I don't know what dragonfly means. Is that good or bad?
What?
Oh, Ethan must be responding to you guys.
He is. Hello.
Goodness.
They don't respond to us.
There's a reason for that.
That's probably true.
What are you talking about? I respond to every one of yours.
It's a reaction to it.
Oh, I'm not seeing that. Sorry. Sorry.
Ross Coltrane is in the house. Cheers, Ross.
Okay. Oh.
See that
All right,
last
guys,
little
the
thing?
last sample C on the palate. I need you to tell me what the secondary grain of this whiskey is. The secondary grain of this whiskey on the palate. And this is going to be for 3 points. Your options are corn, rye, rice, wheat, or barley. Corn, rye, rice, wheat, or barley. Secondary grain.
So basically, all of the options.
All of the options. You need throw colors of corn and shit in there.
Corn, rice, barley, wheat,
and
Rye.
rye. Yep.
Okay.
I have to do
2 minutes
All
on the clock. Secondary grain. Your time begins now.
Quinoa is wrong, Todd.
Quinoa's out.
through that as opposed to I should have done 19 through 22, so I could take it out and do
It's good.
that. That's the same.
All right. Man, that's good. That Barrel King is really, really good. I might have to throw this in a blind and see how people like it.
So it was asparagus, broccoli. What was that? Others?
Asparagus, broccoli, mashed potatoes. Oh, goodness. My answers for the tasting round are 118, 6 years, and corn. I aced this test. All right, Paul P. That's funny. All I have left is these pitted olives, and they're driving me nuts, man.
You're slumming it.
I'm slumming it today, man. I didn't go out and get pickles. Just some olives. Lost the guy. All right.
All right, let me take another sip as you said that, Sean.
Okay.
Anyone here get their hands on the Pursuit Double Oak Thoughts? I didn't know.
It's a winner.
But to your point, Bobby, I'm also getting the first one you said kind of as well. So
Not so much that second one I said on the second or third sip. Now I'll go with the first one I said. You know what? Ooh, on that now on that finish, I'm getting what you said. That first
yeah,
said.
that's where on the finish is where I'm getting that note.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm getting it strong.
Seconds, guys. 15 seconds.
Go ahead. We'll go with yours, Sean. I'm getting it strong right now. So we'll go with what you said. I didn't get it in the beginning, but it's super strong now.
Cheers, Eric Gunderson. Good to see you, buddy. All right, guys, that's time.
All right, what the hell? We'll try it.
Now,
let's do it.
Right in my.
That is time. How do you guys feel after the tasting round?
Nah. I don't know.
Same. Nailed everything. 100%.
For sure. I love my partner's confidence.
Exactly.
I don't think that was right, the last one.
All right, we'll see.
Todd and Andy.
Yes.
So just a rundown of what's going on with your channel, guys. Talk about some stuff coming up.
Well, we've got the Still Lost first ever single barrel pick from Still Lost Rye that's coming in about 2 weeks. So that's exciting. And then we have the Corbin Cash 9-year first ever 9-year single barrel. Thank you, Bobby. Andy. And also their Hazmat Bourbon, which is the first ever single barrel from there. So we got fun single barrel picks. And tomorrow is Andy's birthday. Yeah, tomorrow is Andy's birthday party for our live stream.
Very nice. Guys, real quick, how long do we have between the Still Austin pick and the Corbin Cash picks?
3 hours.
Yeah.
That is not enough time for me to make money on the streets.
John, if you remember, we're letting that bourbon sit to get to 8 years, and that's June 21st. So it won't
be out until July.
Good.
Mid-July.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
That's actually a great idea. I love that. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Why pull it now?
Bobby can attest to how bloody good those
Coy Hill Killer, right, Bobby?
He called the Coy Hill Killer. Was that good? Yeah, it was fantastic.
Oh my goodness! Wait till we can buy that stuff. That is.
I know, man. Hell yeah, man!
If anybody here on stream is not a Patreon member of 21090, I highly suggest you do.
Thanks, brother.
Put out amazing content. I love it. I love you guys. I love what you do.
I got you, brother.
It's comedy and music. Every stream, I love it. It's great.
You get to see sing, dance.
Oh, what do you do? What do you do?
I edit.
Yeah, you haven't done that in a while. You haven't done that in a while.
Sometimes he edits.
Yeah,
you know why? If anybody can post a link to Todd and Andy's 21090's Patreon page, it'd be great.
I like Lance. Appreciate that, Lance.
Hey, and actually, if you want to see a good thumbnhail, go check out the thumbnail for tomorrow's birthday extravaganza, the Elite Birthday Bash.
Is he going to make an appearance?
He might. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Todd, question. Remember we were backstage one night and you're sending samples. Did those ever actually go out? I'm just curious if UPS lost them again.
They didn't.
Okay. All right. No, that's fine. I mean, as long as they're not lost, then that's great.
They're not lost. I was sending you. Yeah, I still have them here. I haven't sent them. They're right here.
That's okay. That's okay.
That X bourbon.
I mean, as long as they're not in the evil hands of UPS.
I forgot about them. So thank you for reminding me. I will put them in the mail to you.
Like I said, as long as UPS doesn't have them, then that's great.
I just got.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Difficulties. Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
I know. I know. You see me.
Patreon.com, Todd.
Chill Will Rocco says, "Are you gonna drink the olive juice you poured earlier?" No, I'm not gonna do that, Will. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't think so anyway. But thank you for the super chat.
Do we have an announcement tomorrow? No.
Bobby, tell the people what you got going on your channel, man.
Right.
Man, I can always little.
Yeah. We're not doing it then.
To say, hey, why don't you do some of these real quick? All those little quick, like 15-second videos I'm doing to get thousands and thousands of views. I'm like, okay, whatever. I thought I would never do that crap, but as soon as I started doing it, my freaking subscriber count just started going off the charts. So I'm gonna keep doing that. People seem to like it, but I think next month, what month is this? April? Hopefully at the end of next month, maybe the beginning of the month after that, I want to do we're gonna do a fundraiser for a burn foundation that our fire department supports in the county. So I'm kind of gearing up for that. I may start doing some more reviews just because I like to do them. If people bite on them, then they bite on me. I just like to do them. So
yeah,
that's it really. Trying to get stuff going, man. Do a barrel.
Every time I go on Instagram, I see Todd and Andy. I see Todd doing the 60-second review, and I see you going around to the stores, man. You guys are on there. Some of the first ones I see. So you guys are killing it, guys.
And Bobby, don't forget that you and I are going to go see a Raiders game out in Vegas.
Oh,
that's right.
We'll do a little 210-90 Bad Axe bourbon
with David D'Souza.
with Corbin Cash.
Oh, hell yeah, man!
Little football action.
Yeah, Def Leppard Journey.
That's right. We're playing that together. So, God, this is gonna be fun.
Sean, Whiskey Wars. Tell us what you got going on, man.
Well, so we're because of last month's difficulties, let's say, I'm going to have 2 Patreon giveaway weeks in a row. So we did our Patreon giveaway for March last week, and now April's Patreon giveaway will be this week. And of course, pub hangouts and all that stuff. So sample giveaways and merch giveaways happening Friday for all you Patreons. So yeah, be there.
Nice, man.
Oh, can I throw one more thing in there?
Yeah.
You guys know Rick, obviously, the Dirty RC.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually how this started was funny, right? He subbed in for me. Now he's sick, and I'm subbing in for him. It's funny how that worked out. And we both are taking samples, right? But anyway, with my schedule, you guys know I have a hard time locking down an actual date. That's why I don't have a like 210-90, and everybody has their time that they go. It's been a struggle for me because my schedule rotates back. So he and I kind of brainstormed.
What am I show with?
Why don't we share a time slot when I'm at work? He'll have that time slot on his channel, and when I'm off, either we'll do it on his channel or on my channel. But we'll gonna try to get some more consistency, so you'll see me or him or probably both of us most of the time. Now it just seems to try to nail down a time slot where it just seems easier. You get more regular people in there. So look forward to that. We're going to try and nail that down. We're looking at Tuesday. If we do Tuesday, it'd be probably right before 210-90. And then
okay.
Or Thursday. Tuesday or Thursday. It'd be right before like Bourbon Note or after Bourbon Note or just whiskey shenanigans or whatever. That's what we're trying with, get some more consistency out there.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice, man.
And then Whiskey Wars, if someone can, and then too, Bobby, your guys' Patreon page, if anybody can post the link to that, if you guys are interested in joining the Patreon, hop on in and join, guys. So let's get into the bonus round of these last 2 questions here, guys. Last 2 questions are bonus questions. One of them, you can wager up to 5 points. You can wager up to 5 points. If you're correct, you get whatever you wager. If you're wrong,
$1 million. We're letting it ride. Everything. We're doing it all.
And the other one is a 3-point bonus question. All right. So we're going to start with the 3-point bonus question.
All right.
I need you to tell me what the state of distillation of sample C is. State of distillation on sample C.
Man,
here are your options.
Oh, options.
Options are New York.
New York.
Well, I guess we'll say Canada.
Oh,
Winnipeg.
Missouri.
Canada, Missouri.
Indiana, or Kentucky. New York, Canada, Missouri, Indiana, Kentucky. Those are your options. It's 3 points if you're correct.
Hey, Bobby, you remember what I said earlier, right?
This is
sample distillation for sample C.
Yes.
2 minutes on the clock. Your time begins now.
State of distillation, huh?
So Kentucky, Missouri, New York, and Canada, although not a state, but we're letting you ride. Okay.
We'll say place of distillation.
Okay.
Oh, come on. These olives are good, man.
New York, Kentucky.
Except for the pits.
I thought you got ones. I thought you learned your lesson last time.
These are still the same ones.
Oh.
You type faster than I do, Sean. So that's what I was going to come across with.
Yeah.
I think we got the same shitty palate, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean that's kind of my only guess.
Yeah, that'd be my guess. So now we got a wager. So how confident?
No, not on this one. No wagering on this one. This is 3 points.
I got it.
Saucy Shane, cheers, bud. You guys still got plenty of time. You got a full minute.
Paul P, I appreciate that, brother.
Sending it in now, Bobby.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Ethan's reaction here.
20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds. Goodness.
The thing is, I don't even know anything in Missouri. What the hell is made in Missouri?
It seems like we're just talking about something.
All right, guys, that's time. That is time.
It's going to be that because I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You didn't go Winnipeg there, Sean.
All right, I didn't. Never been. So,
well, that's the first mistake. The peg makes them delicious with.
Well, we definitely went Canada.
It's honestly a state that I forget exists a lot. Sorry, any Missourians. Yeah.
Dan Holloway. Wait, I was waiting for cheers. Hey, John Cloud, what's going on, brother? Sorry, I missed the chat. Hey, Mark, Mr. Great Shot. Did you see what Still Austin dropped today? And can we do something? Text me.
Why don't you just text him?
I just saw him in I saw it before the stream started. I was like, oh, I wonder if Mark.
Why we stay muted, guys? Because this is the entire.
What's wrong with that? I'm asking him something. Mark knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Mark says yep.
He speaks
in
Morse code.
Okay, Mark. All right, I'll text you when this is done.
All right, guys. For the very last question. And this is where you get to wager up to 5 points. So you guys got to let the Turks know what your wager is prior to actually doing this last question.
Oh, so we have to wager first and then?
Yep.
Wager first and then go.
Just like Jeopardy.
I mean,
now.
So whatever you wager, if you win, you get it. If you don't, you lose it.
Okay, but we do get to hear that. We do get to hear the question first, though, right?
You do get to hear the question.
Okay, all right.
We're doing 5 anyway. I know what the question is. I think
we need you to put these bottles in proof order from lowest to highest.
Okay.
Lowest to high in proof order.
Lowest.
You have to tell them your wager first.
I'm not much for gambling, but
I do like live dangerously.
Yeah,
we know that, Todd.
So, lowest,
I'm gonna screw that up.
lowest to highest. Don't
I'm gonna
screw
screw that up.
this up.
I'm gonna screw
Beavis.
that up. Right?
Lowest to highest.
Yeah, you got that right. Go ahead, send it in.
Low to high.
All right.
We're done. Let's go. Let's have fun. It's all good.
All right.
How does it feel, Dan, to have the only whiskey competition on Whiskey Tube? I think that's pretty damn cool.
It is.
So-
It's tough though, man. It's tough to
I
set
think
up.
it's pretty awesome. I think
Bobby
we should.
and Tom, did y'all send a wager?
Oh,
Set
we
up
have
all-
to do it before we. Okay.
Yep.
It's super hard. Everybody, please super chat Dan because
Do
that's
we
all-
win a wager, Bobby? Although we're. What do you think?
guys, just
do it.
put
It doesn't
all in.
matter.
Come on.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
I
what are we
hang out
going?
with Bob.
Are we
He's
going
got-
all in? Are we going all in? Or are we holding some points back? I don't even know how many points we have.
We gotta hold some points back, man. We gotta hold some points back.
Okay, so what do you want to
The
go?
whole point.
We can go up to 5, right?
Yeah.
I say let's go 2.
Okay, 2 in.
2.
For
They
my-
probably
I'm-
just won.
I'm expecting. See, I'm being so. I'm confident that we have at least 2 points.
Yeah,
So we don't-
at least 2.
We could end up in negative.
We could be
territory.
negative. We could have
Yeah,
gone.
we still might be negative.
I don't know. I
but
like
no,
that.
God, this is, as far as I know, this is the only tournament. I don't know if Matt's doing a Matt Madness or not.
I think this is great.
We
This is great.
We need a skirmish.
I like the team aspect, and I on it. Yeah, and Andy, you're finally in a bourbon skirmish.
Yeah.
Or in a bourbon skirmish.
Highest to low.
I can-
Highest to low.
Andy needs to do it. He does it the best. So
Todd and Andy, y'all check your messages one more time just to make sure.
Oh, sorry. Yep. What did I say?
John, no, this tournament started in.
He's saying lowest highest, right? That's not good.
This tournament started in.
That means we got it wrong.
March, I
We
think.
got it
That
wrong.
most certainly is.
That means we got it wrong.
That is our final answer.
And that means we got it wrong.
Lowest to highest. Okay.
Okay.
We've had some confusion in the past, so we want
All right.
to confirm.
We got that
So then
wrong.
what's our lowest?
Points. We got that
All right,
wrong.
guys, you ready? So I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clock. I need you to tell me the proof order from low
What?
to high.
Can we just do
2
that?
minutes on the clock.
No, he's giving you time to think about it.
We sent their intern 5 minutes ago.
That doesn't mean the other team has it.
Get over. Beef smell like crap.
Are we wrong on this?
God, I don't know. I don't have the answer sheet.
No, you're not wrong.
No.
We obviously are wrong on that.
Can I get a new partner, Dan? Dan, is it too late to get a new partner? I want to know.
If the new partner will have Trouble Andy coming on. with you.
I'm very happy with my partner, Andy, so I'm not available.
Of course, you have. That's fine.
Shut up. God, I hate you.
Jeffrey Watt with a $20 super chat says, "Split these 4 amongst whoever competing tonight comes up short. Good luck to everyone. Crush the bonus round," says Jeffrey Watt. Jeffrey, thank you so much, my friend.
This is
Greatly
where,
appreciate it, buddy.
I
Yeah.
think.
no, I know.
I like it, Bobby. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, that's
You're good. I'm comfortable. Definitely. with
Lowest
this.
to highest, right, Ethan and Kate?
Low to high.
Low to high. Okay. Sending it in.
I mean, maybe we could be way off. I don't know, man. Whatever.
Never know, man. That sample B could be a light whiskey.
Whatever. Who gives a fuck about that?
It's the lightest of all liced whiskeys, then.
Yeah, exactly, right? 290 is like Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, Whiskey 2. Just
80 proof light whiskey here.
I kind of like that, Shredward. I like that. I don't know if you're making fun of, which I think you are.
I'm
but
pretty
that's
sure that's.
But I like it
yeah.
though. It's funny. I like
And
it.
just to confirm with everybody, lowest to highest answers.
We're totally getting it wrong.
Uh-oh.
5 seconds, guys.
That means we're wrong.
We're all wrong.
great job. There you go.
Does not mean you're wrong. We just do not want any confusion.
They've asked us this like 5 times. Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Like these guys are idiots.
That's
Is this your final answer?
That's messing with Sasquatch.
No, I think that was a
We're
real
okay.
thing. That was a real thing. That's funny. That's so
There's
funny.
only 3 of them. I mean,
Let's see. I'm gonna have the Turks total up everything to make sure that we did not tie.
Maybe we didn't have 2 points to wager, Bobby.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know the score yet
What's
until they send it to me, so I'm in the dark.
the points have a monetary value. We're gonna owe you money.
Yeah, what happens if we're in the red?
Yeah.
Chuck D in the house. Cheers, man. Cheers, y'all. What's the timer for? It's for the competition, Chuck. It's for each round. You get 2 minutes. Cheech Ardolino in the house. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, Cheech. What's
Hope
up,
you
buddy?
doing all right, man?
That's gonna be my new partner. We're good. I'll take it.
Thanks, Mark.
I'll take it.
Damn it.
I got to say, I am the main thing I want to learn from this is what is C.
C? I want to know what B is.
C. I'm really curious.
What was
C
the
is.
trickiest one for you guys, and what was your favorite?
My favorite was C, and B was not good on the nose, actually. Or
Yeah. Like dirty wood. Dirty wood on the nose is B.
I didn't hate it as much as you guys.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was fun. I actually really liked.
Yeah.
I liked B. I thought
I don't
it was,
know.
it was-
You
it
liked
was-
it way more
was
than me.
different. It was kind of a funky, like cool. I actually like this.
funky for sure. Funky.
So the whole thing is over, right?
Mhm.
So we can say stuff now. Is this something? Is this
Let me confirm.
okay?
It's like it's like farm to grain.
We're totaling the last little bit up, but all answers are in. So
It's like
Ethan's
Ray
just double checking.
Bond or something.
Yeah, or I'm thinking like some weird stuff that Woodinville made because they get some funky
B?
notes for
For
B.
B?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not. Guess that.
Did the Turks text you that, Sean?
Yeah.
That's
What
not.
was your guys' favorite?
C for me.
C.
Okay.
C's pretty yummy.
Yeah, I like C.
All right.
So it's interesting.
Who said B was their favorite? Okay.
I like.
Yeah, I'm very close on A and C. I like both A and C a lot.
I will agree. A and C are close.
A and C are really good.
I actually meant to say a Def Leppard joke earlier, but yeah, you have to remember, folks, when Andy likes B, he also likes Def Leppard. So just keep that in mind.
Is what's going on.
A's pretty good too. A and C are pretty close to me.
I mean, that is a good point.
Of course, Andy likes B the most,
but
He is a
what
distant.
is this the? No, I don't know. I actually don't know.
There's no phallic connotations with B.
There's
that you
no,
can
no,
actually-
no. But
you
like,
can actually put in there.
no one else really loved B, and you did. That's
Oh, okay.
that's my point.
Okay,
No,
that's-
actually, during the rounds, I wanted to just like slip in a Def Leppard sucks to throw Andy off, but I forgot.
Dude,
Drinks. Cheers, buddy.
you,
Good to see
you can say if you want about the great stand of this end of any generation, but
Take what you need.
No, you know, I'm good with Def Leppard. I just
there's no kind for taste sometimes.
All right, guys. Results are in.
We better have a lot of Def Leppard tomorrow night on your stream, guys.
Oops.
I'm allowed to drink when the timer's on. Chuck D, I'm drinking now, so
no one controls when I drink, Chuck.
All right, here we go, guys.
A's got.
The results are in.
Results are in.
I think C's got a higher proof. I think we fucked that up.
I'll read the questions and Turks can go through.
We're perfect.
So on the nosing round, on sample A, I asked you what the primary grain of this whiskey was.
Very
Turks?
pissed.
They're not going to tell us. They just say
They have to tell us.
they're not. You'll see. Watch. Andy's never watched this. He
I've
doesn't
been
watch-
on the show.
Not the next second round. You haven't.
Forever a mystery.
He's going to say, person said this, and this. There's. Yeah, you'll see. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Not in order for us to get the answers, you're going to have to stop talking.
You're not going to
Good-
get the
good
answers.
luck
Maybe
with
you
it.
don't want the answers.
You're
Sean.
not going to get the answers.
I'm just saying. Are you sure you want them? What say you?
Oh, God damn it.
Awesome.
Hey, listen. At least
Awesome.
I love that. That was good. That's good. Oh my God,
All right.
Extreme's better than Def Half. Oh my God, Andy, look out. Extreme is awesome.
Stream's fantastic.
All right, sorry.
On the nose, sample A.
Sorry.
Dan asked what the primary grain of the whiskey was. One team said rye, and one team said corn, and one team got points.
Oh crap.
I was torn on this one. It could have gone either way.
All right. Sample B. I
Okay.
asked you.
We're not okay.
Yeah, told you, he didn't watch. These guys have watched. These guys have not watched. These two right here, they haven't watched.
On
I know.
sample B, I asked if this whiskey is finished or not.
And
I said that wrong.
I'll say metal in your axe hole said no. and Wacko for Flacco said yes.
Oh, and one was right.
And
One
one
was
team was correct. And one team got points.
Well, this is riveting.
Well, I don't like this method at all. I'm very.
Yeah, you're not going to know until the very end.
And the Grammy goes to, please pause. We're going to take a commercial break.
I'm very anxious now.
They have not watched it.
I asked you if whiskey is older or younger than 10 years. Older or younger than 10 years on the nose. Sample C.
All right. So, yep, he asked if it's older or younger. Both teams said younger, and both teams need to reevaluate some things.
Shit.
Neither team got points this round.
Oh, no.
It's okay. No points for you.
Really? Huh.
It's what we thought it was, and now we're screwed. All right, go ahead.
So moving to the palate round.
Now we're screwed.
Now we're screwed.
I asked you what the proof of this whiskey was.
Damn, it's over.
All right.
How?
So Metal in Your Axhole said 116.
Yep.
How much can
And Wacko for Flacco said 118. And neither team got points.
We went out.
Really?
You're gonna be negative, Andy. You're seriously going to be negative.
Wow.
Holy crap. Okay.
There's a hanging Chad there, Senior. I'd like
Awesome.
a recount.
What do they say?
Rocco with a $10 super chat.
I tell you one thing. You guys better hope your $5 wager paid off.
It did not, evidently. And we got all wrong because that is a Canadian whiskey, I think. And we're
Wait. So go back real quick. Hold on. The proof had to be within how many just to get a point? 5?
5.
So you're telling us we were both off within 5 points with 116 and 118?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're only within two of our
That's
guests.
gotta be a shit kicker.
I hope it is.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
I hope it is.
Yeah. Andy.
Hey,
All right, that's gonna be high.
Hey, go. So now, Andy. So that bourbon we had at Corbin Cash was almost
Big scoring night. Yeah.
I was saying
Scoring
20 plus.
Whatever.
Yep. Nope, you're absolutely right,
So-
Bobby. That's what's
So,
going
but
on.
here's the thing, though, Bobby. Now that if I'm right, and we could be totally wrong, but if our guess on what C is right, all those are high proof.
Yeah.
Um,
True that. I
but
agree.
on the nose, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
That's
no,
true.
that wasn't a nose, so I don't have an excuse.
Now we're-
Wait, that was A. Never mind. I'm all confused.
We just suck.
As Baker
All right.
Drink just said, big scoring night. Wrong.
Anyway, continue. I'm sorry
On
for.
sample B, I asked you for the age of this whiskey. The age of the whiskey, Turks.
The age of the whiskey.
Yep. The age of the whiskey. So one team said 4 years old,
Oh, shit.
and
It
the other
wasn't-
team said 7 years old. And both teams got points.
So it's right in the
Okay.
middle.
All right.
Yeah. 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah.
And how did the point differential work on that one? Like, how close do you have to be to get such and such
So-
points?
5 points for right on, 4 points for within
Age.
3 points for right on, 2 within 3, and 1 point for within 5.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it's big.
Roger ran it with a $20 super chat. There's 4 for Chill Will Rocco. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, buddy.
We're going to be negative because we bet 5 points.
Have a
I'm
little
hoping
faith.
to break even, guys.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
All right.
That's a win.
So on the last question on the tasting round, I asked you what the secondary grain of this whiskey
Oh,
was.
we got it so wrong.
Turks.
So Dan asked what the secondary grain of the whiskey was, and both teams,
Oh, shoot, we both got it wrong.
both teams said barley.
Yeah, we both got it wrong.
Okay.
And
got-
yeah,
We both got it wrong.
neither team got points.
Canadian whiskey now. I know that. It's gotta be Canadian whiskey.
So
Yeah,
at,
Good. That's
at
not
this
good.
point in the game, it was still an actual matchup. Both teams still had a chance.
Yeah, because we
Hey,
both
that had a late malty finish.
No.
didn't
Canadian whiskey.
Have you had Canadian whiskey?
I think that's Canadian whiskey now.
But you haven't had Canadian whiskey.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. 100%.
it? Dude,
Pause while Todd and Andy argue.
yeah,
Never listen to me anymore.
Guys, we'll see you next year because we're not coming back.
We're losing this.
So on to the bonus questions. So the first bonus question I asked you was, where was this whiskey distilled?
We got this way wrong.
If it's fucking Winnipeg, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah. Since we get the barley thing wrong, Bobby, that means this is wrong too, probably.
We'll see how well you know your Canadian whiskey here, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. So, where was sample C distilled? You had some options here. So this one was pretty easy. Well, at least a 20% chance of getting it right. Your options were New York, Canada, Missouri, Indiana, and Kentucky.
Just on principle.
All right. One team said New York, and one team said Indiana. And yeah.
Nobody got that right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because it's Canadian whiskey.
You're very
Both teams
smart.
had real hard.
On the very last question, to put these,
So no points.
Proof from lowest to highest. Wow. Lowest to highest. Wager up to 5 points.
We might be negative. I think we're negative.
And given Katie's reaction earlier, I feel like neither of us did well. So,
Agreed.
Luckily, we bet 5 points.
Saucy's living this up. He's laughing his ass off at us. That's funny. I guess it is.
Yeah, Saucy, in case you didn't know, we're all idiots. Now you know for sure.
They're all Twix.
You guys know I'm a fireman, right? You guys know that, right?
So,
Church, take it away.
yeah, so Metal in Your Axle wagered 2 points. And Wacko for Flacco wagered 5 points.
Stupid.
Yes! Okay. And so the Metal in Your Axle said Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, lowest to highest. And Wacko for Flacco said Bravo, Charlie, Alpha.
Oh, no.
And one team got points.
Crap.
How do you know?
I have a feeling about it now all of a sudden.
If they got the 5, we're screwed, Bobby.
That's all we needed. That's why you let it ride.
Wow, that hurts.
It's because you're a
I'm
baby.
a peach. I bruise easily. God. Jesus.
All right.
My
So,
God.
Dan, do you want to do a bottle reveal before we give the points?
Yeah. Yep.
Ugh.
All right. So sample A. Tonight.
Question: do we have negative points for either of us?
Just keep going. Don't worry. Keep going.
Okay, good. At least it's good for us.
Everyone's positive here. You're not positive.
That means I think you got that right then, because I think we were wrong on everything else.
Like herpes positive
So
though,
this
not
was
like
Booker's Kathleen batch.
Positive
But
spot.
A.
Todd, what did I say? Booker's Wilderness.
You so didn't say that.
Kathleen batch.
So this one was 127.4 proof.
What was
Yes,
proof?
It was higher.
127.4.
You didn't get that right.
No, but it's high. It's high.
It's got- hopefully-
What about this?
Hopefully that's right.
that's a weird beam product.
Days for so that's 127. That's good for us.
This is from 2018. First release in 2018.
Way to go, Dan. Nah, Dan.
Okay,
I
now-
like that.
127 on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Your sample B was
What is this?
the Old Elk 6-year
Oh.
batch 2.
Some McGuff right there.
What did I have? 6, and you wouldn't let me put it down. You changed to 7.
All right, whatever. We're one
Damn it.
off. We lose because of me. Whatever. Stupid Andy.
Stupid.
What's the
Todd.
proof on that?
105.
105. That's good for That's good for us.
That means
sample C
That means
was the Found North batch number 7.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's Canadian whiskey. Like I said,
this one is 131 point.
we lose because it's
we got it right. We got it right. We got it right. We got it right.
we got it right.
They win.
You said it afterwards.
We got that wrong, Andy.
But wait though. We only bet 2 points. We only bet 2 points
We
on
just
it.
know that we got that one.
Five. We bet 5.
So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is that. There is that though. Yeah.
so going into the bonus round,
No, thanks a lot for that.
going into the bonus round, y'all
Don't
were
you
both
blame
tied at
me.
5 points
Late.
apiece.
Oh.
You're tied at 5 points piece. So we lost. We're serious.
See, this is why gambling never pays off, people.
0. We got 0. You got 0.
See what that
So you weren't negative.
That's true. That was awful, Andy. Hey, guess what?
glad we had it.
Personal high five for not blowing on your load on gambling, Bobby. Yeah.
Well done, Bobby. We're the winners.
Wow, I'm impressed with us. We both had positive points.
I wouldn't be.
I'm sorry. We're just very excited.
That's up.
Well,
congrats, guys. Continue, Katie. I apologize.
No,
Good round, and I appreciate y'all allowed us to total the scores with our shoes on tonight. That was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we try and keep it simple.
I'll tell you what, always make sure you're if we continue this, if you just do the ones where I'm in it, solid. You're good.
What was the proof of that freaking
one? It's as soon as it's definitely Canadian whiskey. Yeah, and that was a bad thing. We were in trouble when I knew that was Canadian whiskey. And too late though. You're right. What good is that after the fact? No good.
Hey, this was a tough one. I feel.
Dude.
No, not really.
I really thought that C was some weird Kings County thing, and I kind of bet too much on that. Thankfully, Kings County is also usually high proof, so that kind of helped. But yeah,
there's also been some discrepancies about proofs that have been put on Canadian whiskeys, and sometimes they're not accurate. So I would like to see if we can do that.
Recount. We need a recount.
Yeah.
Good night, Top Dog.
So just real quick, because I'm a petty bastard. What is the point totals?
7-0. 7-0.
Yep, 7-0.
We got 0, Andy.
No, we would have had 1 if you would have at least.
Andy, we went from
I had 6 and you ruined it.
Andy, we went from the most to the least in one.
So Bobby, you see Darrell's comment there. That doesn't make me feel good.
Yeah, so you guys go up against Major Zero and Darrell next round.
That doesn't feel good at all. That's we made it past this round just by the skin of our teeth there, and now we're like in the gladiator ring. Yeah, okay. We got this, Bobby. I feel like we can take him.
Sean and Bobby. I said congratulations.
Good job.
They will win it all now.
You know what?
They will win it all.
They very well could.
They will win it all.
And I feel like I also could have with a better partner.
But Andy picked the 2 of these tonight. You guys, Ethan was like, Todd's doing this, and Andy's saying no. And that's kind of like
yeah, because I said 6 years. I said 6 years on the age statement, and you said no 7.
Anyway, we'll argue after the stream. That's okay.
Although I have to point out, Andy, your betting 5 still would have made you lose.
It doesn't matter. We got it wrong.
No, we decided we were going to do it no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't really matter.
Again, kids, the lesson here is don't gamble.
If we could get past 210.90,
the
world is our oyster. We can take anybody if we can get past 210.90.
I don't know about that though.
We didn't set the bar very high with 0 points, Bobby. But good luck.
Good luck with that.
Hey, guys.
That's the inside voice, dude.
Either way, some of my favorite competitors to go against. So,
that's right.
Very good, guys.
For sure.
Wow. What happened tonight? Recapping. What happened?
If I'm going to recap, I'll tell you. Here's my recap. Ready?
Recap.
Okay.
What happened?
Gambling screwed things up because I am a bad gambler. Period.
You said let's let it ride,
okay.
And we screwed those 2 up.
I said Todd, it's 6 years on B.
However,
you said, no, it has
Andy,
to be 7. We changed it for you, so you screwed that up.
You can down the line how we're at where
it was from. The first thing I said was Winnipeg, but you thought it was funny,
that's
so you
full shit. You're so full shit.
And afterwards, you changed
you
it.
said there's a 95.5 rye. And which I mean, whatever. And you said that has to be Indiana.
No, I said we had to let it ride because we had put barley on the back end.
This is what happened. These 2, the proof screwed us. If we would have had them right, we would have won.
That didn't taste like 131 though. I gotta say that
delicious.
Did not taste, I was surprised by the proof on that. So
yeah, it's good. All right, good. Well done.
Who did Major to get to the next round?
0. That's fucking terrible.
Dan, Real quick. What was C one more time?
C was the Found North batch number 7. Has a minimum age of 18 years.
That's
131.8
gallon.
Under
83% corn, 16% rye, 1% barley.
you were fucked from the beginning. We were screwed from the beginning.
It was matured in Hungarian oak.
That's cool. Oh, Hungarian oak, man. Yeah,
the damn Hungarians. The damn Hungarians really screwed
those
us.
Mongolians again.
So my favorite Balcones single malt is finished in Hungarian oak, and there's some magic there, man. Yeah, it's just
magic is right.
My favorite Balcones hasn't been made yet.
one day, Bobby, one day.
Well, actually, it's rum. It's a cast strength rum. The cast strength rum I like from Balcones. That's it.
There you go.
Hey, I would tell you, if you want a good Balcones, go get their Lost Lantern pick. They'll change. They'll change your mind on things.
That's right.
They did that with Dad's Hat. I was not a Dad's Hat fan. Got their pick, and I was like, "Damn, this is from Dad's Hat. This is really good. It was fantastic."
Are they still available, Andy?
The Balcones might be. I'm not sure.
No, I don't think that was like 2 years ago. Wasn't it?
Doesn't matter. They have some old stock.
I don't think that's available. No, that's gone.
Todd knows.
I wouldn't.
My first Corbin Cash from
no,
obviously not. Not good at all. It was bad.
Before I went to the distillery the night before, I did have at a restaurant just across the street from the distillery. I did have a pick that they had, but they've had that pick for like a year now, and they just have all their barrels still. It was pretty good. Yeah. So I mean, I do. There is some Balcones out there I like.
What was the pick, Bobby? Do you remember?
It was just that restaurant's pick. It was a bourbon. But
so it was their blue corn, the baby blue. Well, no, it's not baby blue. It's the true blue. Is that?
It's all right. Not terrible.
No, it was not. It was not a true blue.
The baby blue corn literally tastes like butter popcorn that you get at like a movie theater. Like that's what.
Oh yeah, Todd, Andy, I forgot to ask you, what's the mash bill on the Still Austin bourbon?
What's the what?
The mash bill on that Still Austin bourbon.
It's
100% Texas rye.
No, on the bourbon.
Oh,
the bourbon.
Wait, on the wait, what are you talking about?
The Corbin Cash bourbon. I'm sorry.
That's a good question.
The rye is 100% rye. The bourbon
I don't even remember that. What is that?
I don't remember. It's written down somewhere, but I don't know. I don't have it in front of me, so I'm not sure.
I don't know. Somebody asked that. Where's that question coming from?
Either way, cannot wait.
And it is at least 51% corn. We know that.
If you smell it, you would know.
9 years.
Given the experts that we are, it is at least.
I'm saying that's one of the best bourbons I've ever had, and
I do know it's 148.7 proof. I do know that right there.
148.
149.
Whoa!
Hold on. Let me zoom in on that. Hold on one second.
There's the bottle that came in.
Yeah, dude.
That's a sample.
Easy sipper, guys. I'm telling you, it's
That
like
thing.
You know what?
It is.
As crazy as it sounds that Bobby said that, it is. You can drink that and be buyer beware. That will
And 621 will turn
make you happy really fast.
So
and
it
you
won't be
even realize it.
It won't be dumped until last after.
Yeah, be really fast.
It could be. I mean, technically, before it's dumped, it could be 150. Right? He's hoping you guys go 150 before it's dumped.
Let's get some heat out there in California.
And then we'll put that.
That's a spicy boy, man. God damn.
It's awesome.
It's really good.
That's
big
awesome.
That is going to be such a cool bottle.
Yes.
Well, we are. You know what? We humbly bow out and say, Sean, Bobby.
Andy wants to go. He's like,
I'm not letting you kick me off. That's fine. But you know what? We could have lost.
They should gong us
to two better people. You know. Yeah. Just say,
gong. That's what you do for the loser. You gong, and then you get rid of the.
However, if you guys are looking to pick up somebody to kind of help you and the tail end of this, who's better than.
Right, we'll give you a call, Andy. Yeah.
Okay.
You know that said, Andy and Todd, we may have won this round, but you guys have two great picks coming out. So, in some ways, you're still the winners. You know. Yeah. So
we'd like to say three picks.
That's right. Three. Yeah. What am I saying? 3 picks coming out. Yeah.
Still awesome.
Andy, I got. I need to text you again with your third party distribution. Whoever's
Yeah,
selling.
I got you, man.
I need to get in contact with you about that.
Thank you.
Give
Thank
me
you, John.
A pick where I can not worry about it, and people want it, they can have it and order it, and it's theirs.
Nah, give me a call, man. We'll set it up, or we'll talk about it at the out in Vegas. When Todd, you come to Vegas with us?
No, I'm not.
I didn't think so. So we'll talk about it out there. Yeah.
Asking the wrong person.
Keith P, cheers, man. Good to see you.
Bernheim, Sean, what batch is that, buddy?
B523. It's all right.
Your brother.
Yeah, not bad.
Jeez, Dan.
Was it you guys that picked up the barrel proof Bernheim recently, or the?
I found it at Whitey's. 8T24.
There's selection.
Yeah.
Hey, Todd, I know you're pretty high on these. So I don't know which ones you have. I gotta say, man, like this, it's fine. I don't know what I was expecting.
Well, it's a $65 barrel proof wheat whiskey. I mean, it's not the most earth-shattering thing, but I like it. I think it tastes good. $65 is good.
What's your favorite batch of the ones you have?
The one bottle I don't have, which is I think somebody sent me the sample of a 123, the one that came out last year. That I think it was
A123. Okay,
yeah. So that one, and the one that came out is in this year, 224, is very good. It's better than B25, but it's not as good as what Brandon sent me. So they're good. They're cheap. I like them. I like them like larceny. They're cheap usually. They're some better than others.
Do you have the B and thoughts comparatively?
Yeah. Compared to what? The A? Well,
I guess the fast answer of last year's lineup. Like, how would you rank the
A was better than B for sure.
Okay,
it's good. Yeah, that's a very listen. $65. It's fine. It's not. It didn't make any of my lists, so it's good. Yeah. I tried a sample of it. And it was fantastic. It was better than B.
Okay.
Hey, Dan, what was B again?
B was the Old Elk 6-year.
Okay.
Small batch number 2.
Batch number 2. Okay.
That is interesting. That Old Elk.
Hey, Dan, tell us about Hard Truth and how great it is.
that Old Elk is super woody. Lots of
guys.
Wood.
If anybody is interested, there's you guys still have how many picks left of that?
Too fucking many.
If you guys want to drop the link to it in here in the chat, you guys are more than welcome.
It's good though.
You put the link to the pick.
It's just good.
It's great. It's super good. So good.
Glad I tried this.
Not any. If right now I'm saving for the Still Austin. If I have some money left over, then the Hard Truth is next.
Save for Still Austin. Save for Still Austin. Yeah, this is good. This is very good, but save for Still.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Vic? Cheers, buddy.
What's up,
bud?
Cheers, Vic.
Cheers, buddy.
How you doing, bud?
Also, I like your flag behind you there. I haven't.
Cigar, whiskey, steak, and I love steak. I love whiskey.
Steak and freedom. Yeah.
I love all of those things.
You got a steak.
I think your order might be questionable, but I do love all those things.
Yeah, I think freedom should probably be at the top. Freedom feels like the top of the list, but
Sean's just gonna write Metallic on top of it and just go down lists. It'll be fine.
There you go. Yeah, for sure. Like Freedom, Metallica, whiskey, steak, and cigars. I could care less, but.
Sean, you're not a smoker?
Years ago, haven't been in over 2 decades. Well, not quite 2 decades actually. Now that I think about it, but yeah.
Sorry about that. Just got a call from a FaceTime from Baby Bad Axe. So whenever those come in, I gotta get right on it since he's in another state training in the Air Force. So
there you go. Hell yeah.
Vic, what's up, man?
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Vic, what casino were you out at the other day?
Temecula. It's Pachanga.
Okay. Looks like you did not too shabby, huh?
Free money.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Yeah.
Tim
Ain't nothing
Roberts.
free, Vic. You know
man.
that.
Yeah.
What was that?
So ain't nothing free, Vic. You know that.
It's free money because it was their money, bro. I ran. I said, "Fuck this! I ain't giving it back."
Oh, okay. What? They like gave you a certain amount.
Yeah, they gave me free play.
I got you. Yeah, well, in that case, yeah.
Hey, Bobby, what does your schedule look like the next couple Mondays?
Next couple Mondays. What's today? Today is Monday. Today's Monday,
15th.
right?
The 15th.
I am working the next 2 Mondays.
The next two? Okay. All right.
Next 2. That's my schedule rotates back. So tomorrow I'm going to work. So that means the next 2 Mondays I'll work and I'll be off work.
Okay, so next Monday, the following Monday you work, and then you're off that third. So you're available on you're available on May 6th.
I would be, but I'll actually be in Nashville for that week
on May 6th.
So the next Monday I'll be available.
Okay, so you'll be available on the 13th.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Jigs. Appreciate you, buddy.
Nashville, people.
And then Sean, are you available? I know it's kind of a little ways out. Are you available on the 20th of May?
Yeah, barring any disasters, the answer is yes. I mean, like, I'm available pretty much every Monday evening. It's just, because I run a business, I try not get on during the week because, But, I make exceptions when I have to.
I would love to try to do the quarterfinals in 2 rounds at a time, but I understand.
Dan, are we in the quarterfinals? Never.
Playoffs.
I just thought of that again.
16.
Mr. J's with a $20 super chat says, "Congrats to Team Axe and Metal." Cheers,
go,
Jigs. Thank you for that. Much appreciated, man. You are in it to win it. Again, guys, so tonight we have samples of the old Overholt rye from Broadford that we cracked at the meetup. Just
there we go.
A couple days. So 8 years, 86 proof. This is distilled late 40s.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, Dusty, thank you, sir. I got my sample today.
Yes, you're very welcome. I was hoping it made it out to you. But no, but Vic, you were right about that. That 2-day shipping. Because I shipped it to Sean and I shipped it to Rick, but he couldn't make it tonight, so so Bobby grabbed it from him. So
everybody craps on it, but it's pretty efficient.
So what is that? Is that pirate ship or something else?
Batter ship out.
Text me if you need to. Text me.
Yeah, I bought mine through Pirate Ship, the label, and then just in that little box, 2 days, and it made it. Well, I think it didn't make it out to you guys. I think until today, if I'm not mistaken. He texted me
yesterday. Must have been the day before yesterday.
Yeah. Yep.
What did Sunday? It was the day before yesterday. Saturday.
Yeah. So it did make it out there in time, which was nice. So that's definitely the way to go for shipping to you guys on the West Coast for sure. So what's up, Slap Shot?
Cheers.
What's up?
And Brian, your comment earlier gave me faith. I feel like maybe we can take on Darrell and Zero.
Hey, Adam and I beat Roger and Jason, so have faith, brothers.
That's it.
Yeah, anybody's game, man.
Any given Sunday, except in this case Monday, and I'm tired of you. There it is. Guys, love you all, but yeah, I'm checking out. You can have the better half. Don't worry.
Is 100%
You can have him as long as you want. Enjoy. That's a gift that keeps on giving.
Andy, we'll see you tomorrow night, brother. Good to see you, man.
Andy, I don't want to be left talking to Todd.
Fireworks.
I don't blame you, but you're stuck with him.
Mute his ass. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
See you, people. Have a good one.
Get out of
here.
Andy,
Later, Andy.
on your way out.
Later, Andy.
No help tonight, Andy.
Andy, just take a Glen and smash it before you leave.
Take it, Glenn, and smash it. He doesn't care that much. Honestly, it's true. We don't care that much. It's all good.
Oh goodness.
Hi, Andrew. Yeah. Oh, I gotta move it.
You don't see your friend out, Todd? What kind of friend? Oh, wait, I know.
Oh God,
Bobby, you
man.
got all kinds of shit going on your screen. You got balloons,
Like that, I
fireworks.
do this, watch the thumb will come up. There we go. If I do this,
What? You know, I just,
love it. I love that. I love that.
I just want to say one thing. Whether or not me and Bobby finished at the top of the heap on this thing, either way, I feel like no matter what, we have the greatest name possible. There is no better name any group has picked than Metal in Your Axle. So yeah,
metal in your axle. I like it.
that's right.
Metal in your axle just sounds like you need a surgeon.
Yeah, or something.
Could be.
You need something.
Yeah, you need something in there.
Yeah, so I know the Turks are gonna curate another set of the samples for one of these quarterfinal rounds. Then I'll be doing the other three. I think Turks, you said the third round of this, correct? The third round of the quarterfinals would be good.
That would work the best.
Okay.
Either the third or the fourth.
Okay. Let me see something here. I'm just trying to figure out because I'd really like to send the samples out to the next team. All right. So I know you said, Bobby, you're not available next Monday.
No.
Probably
the next 3 Mondays I won't be available. Just
next 3.
working.
Okay. Goodness. Okay. So, Big Vic, are you good to go whenever? For the most part.
I'd rather fucking try to do it on Monday if that's possible.
No, that's what I meant. Like on any of these upcoming Mondays.
No, like this Monday coming up because I just got applied for another job in a second shift. So.
Okay. I'd have to reach out to Jeff and Trev and see if they're available. If so, I can make that happen.
Check.
I can try to
check. Jeff is gonna bail.
Jeffrey's in chat.
Is he still
Jeffrey?
I'd have to email or send a message to Trev too. Because again, I'd like to get the samples out tomorrow if possible. I have to 2-day yours out to you. All right, I'll message him tomorrow and see if that's possible. So, all right. If so, we can make that happen, Vic. No worries.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Barbecue chips?
Pork rinds, man.
Pork
yeah.
rinds.
Chicharron.
Chicharrones.
Life from the patio. Cheers.
Yeah.
Where'd Andy go?
Guy.
Jeff Wack, let me know if you are available to do
Come on, Scary Cat. Let's go.
Bourbon of the week.
Yeah, that's right. Metal in Your Axle won. That's who won.
There's your answer right there.
They just need to
Yeah, Vic, I know. So you want who to be your partner?
Ethan.
Andy. He said Andy.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ethan.
It's all good.
Hey Todd, what nice Orioles game you went to, huh?
That was great game. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Good day with the family. Great. Yeah, it was good. It's good.
That's awesome.
Totally awesome.
Todd, when's the next time you're going to an Oriole game?
Mother's Day. My wife wanted to go to the Orioles game Mother's Day. How good is my wife?
Nice.
Freaking awesome. Yes, Mother's Day.
Wow.
She's like, you know what? I don't want to like have a bunch of people over my house and have to do it. She's like, take me to the Orioles game. I'm like, yes, 100%. Got good seats. It's all good. I was like, I'm all down with that. I mean, guys, come on, right? Brian, what? I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
No.
Yeah.
No. Be all in.
And he was in his new shoes. So
now they come out in the summer. I haven't worn them yet. They're my summer shoes. They last me the next summer.
Slapshot, what you sipping on, bud?
Just water.
Okay. Ben, what you drinking?
I'm just getting over the fucking COVID.
A little weedy backbone.
A little weedy backbone. Hold on, let me zoom in on that really quick.
Backbone. All right.
Oh shit.
Backbone Express, nice. American single malt.
This has very herbal notes to it.
Okay.
That might remind you of high school or college. And my camera.
Hey, camera, what you doing?
Hello.
See, Ben, even your camera got tired of looking at
Brussels,
you.
though. Look at those Brussels.
Yeah, 13's back there.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Bobby, what are you drinking now?
Actually, I just broke into this little guy right here. This is my Bad Axe benchmark infinity barrel right here. Just took a little let's see what it's doing. It's tasting pretty good, nice and sweet, a little butterscotchy. Pretty good. It's all the benchmarks line up except for 8 because that's horrible, disgusting, and 2 a 750 of a White Dog. It's actually pretty. 103 proof.
How long has it been in the barrel for?
Since November.
Okay. A nice little while, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's about half the barrel. I have to take it in the house now, so it doesn't evaporate anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's tasting pretty good, man.
Vic, what about you? What are you sipping on?
Mixers toasted.
Okay. Some mixes. Z-Man, what you got? Buffalo Trace?
I got benchmark wanted.
Ooh, okay.
Buffalo Trace.
I don't think this is not sitting in a bar. Come on.
Sean, what you got?
Actually, I need a pour. So dealer's choice, I suppose. Well, what are we drinking, Dan?
Oh,
I mean, I don't have the Dusties that you got, so drink.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. What Sagamore do you have?
Let's see. I got the double oak. I have the what the hell was that other thing I got up there? The bottle and bond, and I have the port finish somewhere, but I don't know where.
I'll drink some of that port finish with you.
Okay, let me find it.
I gotta grab it somewhere.
That's for you, Vic.
What? Oh, there you go.
I love that. I do love that bottle.
Some port. I haven't had this in a while.
I haven't had you in a while.
Yeah, I got a good port.
Happy hello, Ben.
Oh my.
Ethan Turk, what are you drinking?
All right, give me a second, Dan. It's in here somewhere.
Okay.
Somewhere in this pile of samples.
Oh wait, no, I have that. Sorry.
Alec.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep. It stays on the table.
Yeah.
Love it.
Is that the rice baby?
This is the Rice is Right.
That's the Rice.
Oh, the rice is right. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
the day one.
We can do this sample giveaway here maybe in the next 15 minutes, guys. William Hall says you need to put an Amburana stave in there.
Huh.
Talking to you, Bobby. He says put an Amburana stave in there.
Right?
Hey,
Vic.
I'm gonna have to beat this one. And maybe I do that on the next one. Put something in it.
Yeah. Well, those things, those little spirals can get pretty potent. So
They can, man. That Oak and Eden. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Crap, dude.
Yeah.
It's like chewing on a cinnamon stick, dude. That last one I had.
A cinnamon.
Tommy D, what's up, bud?
Just
Here's
got
everybody.
Sparkle board.
Hey, what's up, Tommy?
Depends.
Ed Williams, cheers, man. Good to see you.
Love you too, Vic.
Nothing but love here, you know.
Spelled with a D and not a V.
Oh shit.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to cut out. I gotta go make some calls and gotta get up and go to work in the morning.
You're good,
All right,
buddy.
brother.
Bobby, thanks so much for making it, man. Much
Bobby.
appreciated, buddy.
Fist bump. Where's the camera? There we go. Fist bump.
Aim
Bam.
high,
Yeah.
Do this
Aim high, brother. Aim high.
fireworks for the win.
Right. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Metal in your axle. Bam.
Right on, man. We'll see you guys.
Hey, Bobby, can we close out with some axes, man? I think we deserve them. I think our win deserves 5 axes at least.
We got 5 axes. We got 5 axes right here, baby. Here we go. Let's go.
Jesus, why does it sound like somebody's knocking at the door?
That's when you know he's really hitting that table. You got to hold the barrel still. Hell yeah.
And the Glens, they're on the table.
Take the shit off here and hold everything.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Look at those wood chips flying.
All right, guys.
All right. Cheers,
Stay
buddy.
safe out there, brother.
See you, Bobby.
See ya. Whoops.
Hey, while we have
What's
some of the
your drinking,
fellas
bud?
I'm sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was asking Tommy what he's drinking.
That's a good question.
Insure.
Ensure.
And that, dude,
You motherfuckers.
Combination of these two from Saturday night.
nice.
'Cause it
Todd,
was
I didn't
left
ask
in
you what
the
he's
glass.
sipping on, man.
It's just the hard truth. That's all.
Coke.
Just the
he's
heart.
trying to drink them all.
That's right. That's right. Thank you. That's right. We got a lot to go. Yeah.
If
Well,
you
I mean,
develop a drinking problem, Todd, they go faster.
That's right.
only
That's
one
right.
self whiskey though.
What'd you say?
Nothing. I said, well, 3 Channel's got to sell it, but only one that actually sells.
That's. I don't even know about that, buddy.
How you feeling, Slapshot?
Better today. 24 hours makes a hell of a difference.
There you go.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Did it affect your taste at all or no?
Just a little bit. But shit, my spell is still off from I had it 2 years ago. I gotta get shit like way up in my nose before I can smell it.
Oh shit.
He really likes the taste of tea right now.
Of tea.
Yeah, tea tasted like fish sauce.
Oh,
Like black tea.
Really?
Jesus.
Yeah, I thought I had like a moldy bag or something, and then I got like a green tea bag, and it tasted the same way. I was like, God.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
But that's gone. I had tea today, so that's gone. So.
Good.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
How's your
brother.
wife feeling?
She's good. She hadn't had a fever for 3 days, so that's her work policy. As long as you haven't had a fever for 24 hours, you get to go back, but you got to wear a mask.
Yep.
So, but then she works home from Tuesday, so she'll be home tomorrow.
All right.
I got
We're gonna get into the super chat. We'll do 2 more minutes until we draw the super chat. If anybody else wants to get in, it's for 2 samples of the 8-year Old Overholt from Broadford.
Should I enter
pretty
again?
good.
So I can...
What is it?
Yeah, maybe this time you'll win.
No, it's not possible. I can't win on this channel. It's been determined.
Oh.
Yeah.
William Hall with a
William
$10
Hall.
super chat
Fucking
says,
Willie.
throw
Hey,
in
you kept
because
using my line, bro.
William Hall with $10 super chat says thrown in because I never win anything.
Yeah.
Cheers, William. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. You never know. Mark Emmenecker, cheers, bud. Good to see you. Whew. Those olives burn me up. I ate the whole freaking jar almost. Well, whatever was left.
Man.
Good for you.
I got to say, Dan, olives and bourbon don't sound like a great combo, but you know,
They're definitely not a great combo.
Green olives,
They're
right?
great. They're a great snack though, for sure.
Black.
Or
Okay.
pickles.
There you go. All right. Yeah. All right.
Or pickles. Man,
If
I'm not
you
going to drink that. I'm not going to chug that olive juice. That's not happening.
Oh God,
That
no.
is cup of horrendous.
Please don't.
No. No way.
Yeah, I mean, even if you were sober, I feel like that'd make you throw up. So
I'll send you $20. Chug that olive juice.
No, you just see what it looks like on the inside of that
Oh.
cup. Pretty
Yeah,
bad.
I don't know if I would need money that much.
Mark Emenetic with a $10 super chat says it is rigged for duplicates. Is it rigged for duplicates?
There you go.
Here's Mark. Thank you for the super chat, man. Again, we'll do 3 samples of the overhaul instead of 2. We'll do 3.
Backbone yak.
Which one is that, Ben?
Backbone yak.
Backbone yak. Let me see.
That's a cool tater sticker. I like that.
That's funny. I like that. Yeah, that's good. That's funny. Man, I was hoping that some of the finished stuff was. I know we didn't obviously taste through all the finished stuff, but I was hoping it was a little further along. It just seems like it was a bad time of.
Yeah, it's when you get there.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah.
What he's sold, what he's playing with.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, we're not talking about a distillery here that's pumping up.
Like this one right here, this backbone yak. It was just one of the ones he had pulled into a bottle when we did that pick. You know how he does the initial bottles?
Sure. Yeah.
And literally we just turned and looked at each other and we're like, well, that's coming home.
Not a bad thing.
Eric Gunderson with a 10. Katie, there you are. Eric Gunderson with $10 super chat says, count me in. You got it, man. In it to
And
win it,
Ed
buddy.
just coming in with a big salami.
Yeah, just left it on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Ed Williams with a $50 super chat. I don't win anything either.
Shit.
Well, Ed, thank you, man. You're in it to win it. I'm trying to think of what else I could throw in here too. Goodness.
Better just wait.
Vic with a $20 super chat says, "Fuck it, I never win." Cheers, guys. Thank you all for the super chats. We'll run it for 3 more minutes. We'll cut it off at 10:45. Thank you guys all. So instead of 2 samples of the Overholt, we'll do 3 samples of the Overholt, and then we'll do another sample of the old Al Young 4 Roses bottle.
Dan blides me in the Airbnb. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm sorry. Did you just say 2 ounces of the Al Young 4 Roses?
No, so we're going to do 3 ounces. So originally it was 2 ounces of the Overholt. We're going to do 3 ounces of this, and then we're going to do an ounce of the. It's the original Al Young 4 Roses bottle. It just doesn't have a sticker on the front of it.
Gotcha. Oh, that comes Mark B too. God damn
it. Mark B says me either. Yeah, right. Cheers, Mark. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated for all the super chats, guys. To be honest, it definitely helps with the shipping of a lot of this stuff out for these stores.
Right on.
I really appreciate it. So thank you.
Hey, and Dan, I feel like we didn't say it tonight, but thank you, man, for just doing this. Putting it on and doing all the scheduling and getting everything shipped out and the cost of all that. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah,
absolutely. It's and again, the whole thing behind it was just to kind of bring channels and people together that maybe haven't worked together before, and just to have fun. I know it's kind of a bite off of Matt Madness, and I don't even know if he's doing one this year, but I just wanted to do it just because. I love all the guys that are in this and ladies, but it was a fun idea. It was hard to set up and still is, but it is what it is.
Well, I mean, and 2, I think you're doing your own spin on. I mean, the 2v2 thing is. I mean, has Matt done that? I feel like he's never done that, right?
Not the 2v2. So this is definitely different. And I know during this backbone trip, I know someone said that it is difficult to work with someone else because of different ideas.
For sure. Yeah.
And, so I thought that would be a kind of a fun spinoff. And I never, to be honest with you, I never thought I was going to be able to get as many people together as I did into this. Because when I set up the qualifying round, everything went without a hitch. No issues, no scheduling issues, but like this bracket round has been a little difficult. But it's fun, and it's fun to do this with you guys and see your answers, and again, it's just the collaboration piece is the part that I really enjoy about it. So,
well, I mean, just from my experience in this, like to your point, when you're talking with another person during the rounds, then it makes you second guess yourself even more than you already are. So yeah, it makes it much more difficult. And I mean, me and Bobby have fairly similar palates, so that helps. But I mean, it's still more challenging for sure than in just solo, because then you have another person's input, and you're like, man, he might be right. So it's just it does add a dynamic.
That would be the most difficult portion of this was again having those discussions between one another and saying, who's right, who's wrong. So I thought that'd be it'd be a really cool twist to put on a bracket style tournament.
And then the bonus round with the betting the 5 point, that's cool.
Yeah, you didn't do that in the preliminary. Yeah. And so that was a new dynamic that's interesting.
Yeah. So if you feel like you're you got it, you and your partner are good, and you wager all your points and you're wrong, that's what it comes down to. So and I think the wagering was actually the Turks' idea. I think that was one of their ideas, and
good idea.
I thought it was a great idea.
The only issue I have on the wagering is that you don't know if you have the points to wager.
That's the beautiful part about it, though.
No, but at the same time, you can
the uncertainty.
But you could end up with more points than you even had.
Yeah. But some of the proof questions are tricky, though. The proof questions are tricky. They can be tricky depending on where you place the product. I think is where it can be tricky. Had I put those 2 high proofers before that 105 proof, that could have been tricky for that last sample. So, but I put it in the middle to see what it did to it. And obviously, I think they were able to pick out that low proof one in there. But
but I mean, either way, it was an interesting round for sure. Because like A drinks a lot hotter than it is because of just the grains in it. Like it comes across very spicy, but it's spice from the grains, not spice from the proof, and so it can be deceiving. But it was a fun blind. Yeah, man.
Major says it would be nice if we had an extra minute. Time goes by fast when you're not sitting right beside.
That's true. Yeah, when you have to text through your thoughts, it goes quick. Yeah,
that's true. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
That's a part of extra minute would be beneficial. Yeah.
No, that's a part of it.
I mean, I like being on the clock and having to think fast. So I don't know. I like the intensity of the short time scale, but
yeah,
that's right, Adam.
Like
take a minute away.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like 2 minutes was like a perfect time for it. That way, it gives you a chance to get a couple sips in and then discuss your pick. But giving you too much time, I think you'd be able to dissect it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
although that said, I feel like we got a couple extra minutes sometimes tonight, which was helpful. I didn't complain about it. Yeah.
The more time you have, the more chance you have to second guess yourself.
Yeah.
True as well, Z. Yeah.
I'm gonna drink one more pour. All right. Turks, you want to get into the wheel?
Let me confirm it's up to date. So it's in private chat. It is valid.
It is. Okay. All right, guys. So we are going to get into the wheel here. I'm going to pull it up and share it on the private chat.
Oh, I can actually go in there and fuck with this.
All right, let's randomize it 95 times.
Tommy D wins every time.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going, guys. Again, we're going to start out with the 2 samples of the Al Young 4 Roses, the old school one, and then we're going to get into the 3 samples of the Old Overholt Rye.
Dumb question. What is the significance of Al Young? Was he like a distiller then, or
seriously just kick him off the stream?
No,
Yes, he was.
Tommy, you gorgeous bastard.
No,
He was the over
And
at,
Kelsey, can you
Roses.
transfer me? Can you switch me and Magic Metal, please? That shit gets contagious. Love you, Tommy.
All right, so let me share this screen here really quick.
You don't want that dumb rub it off on you, damn.
No. And there's a lot of old videos of Four Roses where you see Al Young in there.
Tommy, your hand delivery went out today.
thank you. I got notified yesterday that you created it. I was like, sweet, that was quick.
All right, guys, here we go. Got the wheel. Let's randomize it 95 times. This is going to be for a sample of the old Four Roses, the Al Young bottle.
Yeah, Dan, let me hold a little of that. I'll talk to you.
Okay, yeah, I can't
Randomize it a few more times because Ed's got a lot together.
All right.
Like,
There we
that's
go.
going to change, bro.
Yeah.
74 more
When you drop a
guys.
50, that tends to
That's
happen.
true.
Four Roses.
Oh, Ed's right next to Big Vic. He ain't going.
Richie's.
Hey, Richie. Congrats, buddy.
Yeah, Richie.
Needs to be a mod.
Still should be a mod. He should be a mod.
Yeah, he's a mod.
Richie's a mod, bro.
I don't know if he's in.
Richie
Richie
is the
C,
mod.
congratulations, my friend. I got that old crow that's coming out to you as well. All right, this is for the next sample of the Old Al Young bottle. Goes to Chill Will Rock.
Chili
Okay.
Will Rock.
All right.
Rigged. No, I'm just
Chill Will with
And that was for the
four
that was for Old Overholt, Dan.
No, that's
Or another
those are
Four
all
Roses.
for
Four Roses.
Roses.
Another Four Roses. Okay.
Yep.
See,
And
Katie
now
didn't
we're
know Four Roses either.
Now we're getting into the
Just kidding, Katie.
the Old Overholts now. So here we go. For a sample of the Old Overholt distilled out at the famous Broadford Distillery in Pennsylvania. Ed Williams.
Rigged.
I mean, he's got a few on the board, so, you know.
Yes, he does.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
Oh god. Here we go, guys. For another sample of that. Winner is Ed Williams.
I'm
Just send-
surprised.
Just send him the rest of the bottle, bro.
Get a 3-ounce bottle and just say it.
All right, guys, and the last sample of the Old Overholt Rye goes to
Ed Williams.
Ed Williams.
Oh,
It's a
Jigs.
Jigs.
Hey, Jigs. Hell yeah, man. Cheers, buddy.
There you go, Jigs.
What was that?
Congratulations,
Your
guys.
thing broke there, Ben.
The winners.
Oh, it didn't. I stopped it.
Oh, okay.
Please try your call again.
Keep playing with it.
Oops.
Oh, Ben's definitely playing.
Cheers,
with it.
guys. Congratulations on the win. Go back into the chat here. Not sure who's still in the chat, who's not still in the chat. Let's see. There we go.
Who?
Ed Williams, double congrats.
Give me a second.
69 more, the best temperature there is. All right, sorry.
That sounds familiar.
You are very welcome, GZ. I'll get your samples out here soon, buddy. Probably should be tomorrow. So, all right. Thank you all again for the super chats, guys. Much appreciated. I do put all that towards this and getting the sample sent out to everybody. So it is greatly appreciated. So thank you. Thank you. Now I need to pour one more drink of something.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You know what? I'll drink that Found North you guys had.
It's pretty good, man. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I was a pretty big fan of the Batch 7. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's in my top 10 whiskeys last year.
Do you know if any of those are around still?
Oh, shit, man. I have no idea. Maybe like on the secondary market. Maybe there might be something. Maybe.
Right.
Which one? Which one?
The Batch 7 from Found North.
The Batch 7?
Yeah.
Yes,
Give me-
I think
give me
I've
2
got a
minutes.
store that is still sitting on the shelf.
I bet that's still around.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
what
know,
one?
I know for a fact he's got Batch 8. I can text him tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I bet like there was one store we went to in Massachusetts that is like Found North Heaven.
Do they still have the one I wanted was the 20-year and I missed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
never saw that.
Yeah. I only had a sample of that one.
The guy who gets it, who I know, he's like, "Oh, I didn't know you wanted that, so I sold it." I'm like, fucker.
Yeah, this was in my top 10 whiskeys of the year, man. This was a great bottle, I thought.
Was that the PX finished or was that the not finished?
No, this is the not. Well, it's Hungarian oak finish, but
Yeah, well, Hungarian oak, but not sherry.
correct. Yeah, yep. And this had I think it was like 18, 22, and 27 or something like that, or 26.
7
years.
sherry?
Sean, I could still get it for like 180 plus tax and shipping.
Interesting. Hey, Vic, do you mind? Well, actually, I'll have to wait because those 210 and 90 picks are coming, and I need money for that. And also, I owe Ben like some money. There's some money that I owe Ben. So yeah, but if you don't, either way, Vic, if you don't mind, just send me the link if you could, please.
I'm just saying, I brought people out.
Yeah, it's true. Actual hand delivery. Yeah. Zero pun intended. Actual hand delivery.
Sean, you know what's crazy is every time
More
I pull up
importantly,
your
I
address,
got to have a drink. Can I tell you the most important thing? I get to have a drink with Sean's mom.
Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, she kind of went upstairs like
this is
immediately.
kind of a thing. Like I've had Jason's mom, Sean's
Well,
mom.
most
so
people do that when Ben's around, Sean.
Everybody's mom. That's become
Yeah.
the thing.
Sean, every time I put your address in, it still pops up with that weird shit.
Oh, I know, man. Like, but it's US. I mean, it's UPS that mainly does that. Like,
Yeah.
if you use USPS, then like they know because they're the ones that changed the thing in the first place. But
And that's where you got your sample box from, correct? 'Cause that's how I sent it.
yeah, no, it worked fine. Yeah, I got it, and there was no problem as far as I know.
You got my text, Don?
Looks like it. Yeah. Let me
right.
see here.
Todd, when is you said the Still Austin? That Still Austin ride will be dropping in 2 weeks.
All right, cool. Thanks, Vic.
Got it.
Listen, still Austin's a bit. I don't know. We picked this back in February, so it's still not ready.
Dude, we picked our freaking Starlight in August, and it's still not here.
So I mean, I don't know. We're hoping in May. That they said early May, but we still haven't been told that it was been bottled. So who fucking knows?
I'm fine with that because I'm broke right now, Todd. So
it's not going to be the next couple of weeks, John. Don't worry about that.
You know, I so one of the things that it doesn't bother me, but it's what I would like is, you know, apparently this Armagnac has been sitting in the barrel this entire time, but like what if it's overdone? You know, even though you got the barrel in hopes that it was going to be bottled like
soon.
Well, I mean, we're talking about too. So we picked this in February. It's now April going into May in Texas. So who knows what? I mean, hopefully it's better.
That's what I mean. Like,
wait. So Todd, they haven't pulled it yet.
We have not been told it's been bottled. They said, oh, it's going to be this week, and still haven't gotten word it's been bottled. So it's you know, who knows? I don't know. We have not been told.
I just feel like
bottled.
if we, as the people who are distributing and trying to push the whiskey out, we should be able to try it before
I mean,
what if it's overdone and it's like super tannic or?
I don't think ours is overdone. I mean, it's still a young whiskey,
Yeah,
so
I'm not saying
worried
it's
about
overdone,
that.
but I mean, you know how quickly things age in Texas. So
Yeah, I mean, Texas is a different beast. Yeah.
yeah.
I still haven't cracked this one I found, Dan. I forgot all about it.
Hold on, Ben. Hold on. Let me zoom in on that. I can't read.
I mean, I guess my question is, why don't they throw it in a bin until they can bottle it?
Single barrel batch number 1, Canada PX Sherry Butts. Oh, nice. Very nice.
You remember this one?
Yes, I do.
Because it feels like they should just have like 250-gallon bins sitting around ready and waiting when somebody doesn't pick.
Smaller distilleries will do that. Bigger distilleries, they do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, they've got a lot going on. There was bottle storage for them, and they had to get new labels for the rye. So the ryes have a new label, and so there was a delay on that, and so they finally got them in. But then they're saying they're I don't know. Listen, I love Still Austin, love them.
New label, interesting. Okay.
Well, because single barrel ryes, they don't have that. They didn't have it in, so there was a delay on that. And so we're waiting for that. They're coming in and they're in, but now there's a backlog of other things that they do a ton of bourbon. So we're just waiting.
Yeah.
We're waiting.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know. I just wish that process were real, and I know it'll never happen.
I will tell you, Dan, if you want something batted or whatever of what we did in Indiana, communicate that, because that can happen there.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I mean, it's just you don't want it to become overdone, and then you go to sell it, and everybody's like, "Well, what the hell is this?" Like, you know what I mean? Like that's a long time to still be in a barrel.
I don't think anything we picked there would suffer from another month or 2 or 3.
Right.
Why can't they take it out of the barrel and pour it in the bin? And
I was gonna say, Ethan, you all right, bro?
Yep.
Lady is
I saw lady was in the.
I don't mind. I don't mind them holding it. I mean, to me, it was a 3-year rye whiskey in Texas. I know, but I don't think it's good. I think I don't mind the extra age on it. To tell you the truth, at this point,
I guess it would be different heading into summer, right? Like,
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
that would be very different.
I mean, that's the thing is that it's already hot. It's hot in Texas already, like right
Correct.
now.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
So they're telling us that it's this month. It should have been out last week, but they still not confirmed it's been out. So
And Ben, to your point, you know, like with what we had, like sure, I mean a little extra age on it will be fine, but I'm hoping that it gets bottled soon.
Better.
Because we are about to go through some super warm weather, so you know that the influence in the barrel is going to start to pick up a little bit. But
sure.
It's just more the communication part. Like, tell me what's going on. Like, why are like
that one? But I'm saying that one you have open lines of communication.
Yeah.
You can discuss. I would ask him his opinion on what to do.
Yeah.
Are you worried, Dan, that it's gonna like?
Well, it's not that I'm worried, but I mean it's been a while, man. It's been since August.
Time for a little Sub-Zero.
When did you pick it?
What is that?
That's another backbone.
Jesus, Ben.
But Dan, that pick is an indie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's not nothing, but it's still different.
Yeah.
This is a double barrel bourbon we called Sub-Zero because it ripped the spine out of the backbone out of the barrel.
Who comes up with those label ideas, Ben?
Me, Brad, a couple other people. Did you get in the group yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
good.
good.
I saw something about the ECBP pick or something like that last I saw. Who just asked me a question? I'm sorry. Sean? Vic?
Yeah, no, I was just saying your pick is in Indiana, and you were saying and just that I mean the climate there is so much different. So I mean, like because Texas, like I mean, you can go tannic in like a week.
Yeah,
it's so freaking hot. But I mean, not right now. Like it's not that crazy hot right now, but we're going to be getting there soon.
Yeah, I mean, you figure it's been 8 months since we did our pick, and one of them was an Armagnac finished rye, and then the other one was that we split with a Turkish apricot finish.
So what are they telling you? Yeah. No communication at all? Like what's going on?
No, I mean all I heard. It's just I've asked Jason because I know he's closer to Jay than I am, but there's just no movement on it. I don't know if it's space at Shared Pour, or I don't know if it's on Starlight side. It's
Starlight
one,
side.
one of the two.
I agree, Ben, but I have thought that for a while.
Well, no, I don't have a dislike of their
Well,
whiskey. Just their process.
So Dan, I just text you Ed's address because my boss told me to text you his address.
Your boss.
My boss said.
Okay, got it. Yep, thank you. Oh, so he's out west too.
Yep.
All right, got it.
Well,
thank you, sir.
Either way, Todd, I think your pick's going to be killer. So,
yep. I mean, yeah, I'm super excited about it.
I'm curious. I mean,
let's be
honestly,
real. Andy's pick is going to be killer.
Oh, God. Hold on, Ben. Andy and Christopher David's pick. Andy and Christopher David's. That's right.
But I mean,
This
I'm
pick
curious
is killer.
to see what older Still
This
Austin
pick is the
rye
killer one.
tastes like, because so far.
Well, I mean, it'll be 3+. I mean, who knows? It'll be 3.5 years, so we'll see. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's Texas, so we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean,
3.5
what
years.
is
Is
that?
that what it's going to be fully aged at?
I think. I mean, is it? Let's see. Hold on.
I mean, I know that some folks may not be into it, but I would like to see some really super dark notes coming out of the Texas rye field. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. You never know.
You don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We love it when we picked it. It's fantastic.
And Todd, if they do get here before that, the samples we talked about earlier, that'd be awesome. If not, that's fine too.
Because that was the samples of the Still Austin, right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
well,
they're right here.
I was trying to be covert on that, but
yeah, right here. It's gone now. I don't care about
Covert no more.
I just forgot. They're right here, buddy. There they are. Look, there they are. There they are. All yours, buddy.
Well, honestly, like I said, man, because we had this issue last time, and like UPS just dropped the ball completely. So I was like, are they just out there in the ether somewhere? I
will send them out this week. I forgot. I honestly forgot about them until you said that. Like, oh shoot, that's right.
What's the next pick you guys got set up or in talks with?
Andy will murder you.
You're getting me in trouble, Dan. You're getting me in trouble.
Okay, don't worry about it. I can talk to you later. It's fine.
We're hoping to do something this summer with all of our patrons. So let's hope that happens. We were trying to announce it tomorrow, but we're still waiting.
It sound like it would be a Schmerlin distillery.
Correct. Thank you, Ben.
I was gonna see if maybe there was something that we could try to get done together here, because
we can all get together
back half of the year.
We can all get together, and it'll be the summertime that we're trying to get everybody together to come to Baltimore. Put it that way.
I can't promise any trips right now, but we will see.
Come on, Ben. You travel everywhere, Ben.
Yeah, he's got everything has changed.
Oh, right. I don't know that. I'm sorry. I don't.
Todd, I hear that the murderous streets of Baltimore smell better in the summer, so I feel like now is the time to take a trip.
Todd, excuse me. I only drove 2,500 miles in the last 12 days.
Yeah,
I know.
That's impressive, man. That's impressive, man.
We're talking Baltimore anyway. Dan, you're getting me in trouble. Well, I'll talk to you. Yeah,
right and dirty.
Certainly keep it backstage, or else, yeah.
Yeah, no, Todd, we can talk later. It's fine.
Yeah, all good.
I did want to start. I want to start I would prefer to do 3 more picks in the back half of the year. I'm not 100% sure what. I would love to do a Green River or something like that. I don't know if I have access to it. But that would be fun.
Hell yeah.
A bull run would be really cool. There's a lot of different things that are kind of outside the norm that I'd like to do. Even a furry ranch. I mean, that'd be fun too.
Your backbone's kind of good.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me ask this.
I'd love to do another one, to be honest with you.
Drifting Drams. If you had one place that you would love to do a single barrel pick, where would it be? This is like blue sky. I'm going to ask everybody this. Where would you? No, Vic just said. Where did you say, Vic?
Full throttle for them.
Where would you like to do a pick? Like, where would you love, like your blue sky? Where would you love to do a pick at?
Oof.
Huh. That's hard.
Right. Where would it be?
It would have to, for me, it has to be somewhere where you like almost like a backbone where you kind of have
right. Yeah, I love that.
So with backbone, right? Like if you think about, so they give you all these pre-pours to kind of lead you in a direction that you want to go in, right?
Okay.
And then go from there to where you kind of have access to barrels.
And
Not everybody does that, but
nobody else does it the way Nolan.
Yeah.
No. Well,
so I'd like to do something like that, wherever that may be. But I mean, going through and be able to drill barrels that are just kind of hidden in a warehouse, there's something special about that process. So
that's
John, you could do a pick. Where would you like to do a pick?
Oh yeah, I was just waiting. I know the answer. I've known it for a while. So I mean, me and Bobby kind of like keep pushing this agenda. But we keep hoping that Nancy will get together with David from Corbin Cash.
Oh,
I would love to hang out with David and Bobby and Nancy at Corbin Cash and just go through some barrels and do an amazing pick. I mean, and like my palate wouldn't even be like, I would just like let them pick it. I just want to like hang out with Nancy and David and Bobby and just have a killer day out in California. And
when Andy was out in California for our Corbin Cash picks, Nancy invited him to go up to someplace north of California to her like, I guess whoever she learned from to go over some type of weird. It was Armagnac. I don't know what it was. He couldn't because he was flying to Tennessee the next day. But she invited him to go. I'm like, should I cancel my trip to go? I'm like, well, dude, that's up to you. But we're not paying for it.
Seeing some of the folks in chat, like maybe Richie Z could pop up. I know he's not real far. Maybe Shred could pop in. He's not real far. Right. Maybe even Baller could pop down from up his way.
Hey man, close.
All right, Vic, how about you? You do a bunch of picks. Where would you? Blue Sky?
A bunch of picks.
Well, you've done some. Where would you like if you could do it? Where would you want to do a pick from? Seriously.
Shit, I would go to MGP.
Just
MGP. I love
just
MGP.
All right.
That's like
go
a
to
can
the
of
Distillery and
yeah. Also, if I may jump back in, I would love to do a Kings County pick. I know that's kind of a hard thing to do, but
it's actually it's not hard to do. You just have to self-distribute it. I actually could send an email and make that happen, but you're not getting it through anyone else. You're going to have to do all the logistics.
Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
Because in order for me to get it moved to the front of the line, it has to be bought through the gift shop.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
So that they get a little more candy.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, hell with that. Who's got? I mean, do you have money to drop for that? I mean, nobody has that. I don't have $12,000 sitting around for that. Do you?
That's not what I said. I just said that it's possible. I was asked to find out if it was possible.
But now wait a second. These are short barrels, so maybe
they're small barrels.
Not as much.
Well, it depends. They have
small barrels
and 53s.
Yeah,
it depends.
Hold on, Ben. The question goes to you too, though. You've done a lot of picks.
No.
If there's one place you haven't picked yet that you really would love to do a pick, where would it be?
In the U.S. or outside the U.S.?
Anywhere, dude. This is blue sky. Where would you love to do a pick? I don't care if it's
answer the damn question, Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
Well, in the U.S., one pick I haven't gotten to do yet that I really do want to do is Old Foe.
Oh shit.
Another one is Jack, but I was supposed to do a Jack until somebody died, literally.
Well, okay, yeah.
I was supposed to do a Jack pick this past trip, but the Brown Foreman rep for the Southwest kind of at his end on a tequila trip. Anyway,
rare character.
So I would say a Brown Foreman in-person pick that isn't Woodford.
Tequila.
Okay.
And then the other would be a Campbelltown pick. Springbank or Glen Scotia. I mean, I'm at the point where I'm going international.
Yeah, you're.
And I don't know if Ethan would want to come with me on that one.
Todd, what about you?
long as it's not China, man.
Yeah, we haven't done we haven't done a lot, so I don't know. It's a great question. So for me, like I would really want to like love the whiskey. So good then. Good.
No. I was turning the camera hunt off.
Oh. That's fun. Like I love doing something with somebody that we've like established a relationship with, right? So you're gonna see a 210 pick with somebody that we've done something with on our show and had a relationship with. So we don't have relationships with. I'd love to do it with Jack Daniels.
What up, Nick Roman?
I'd love to do with Jack Daniels for a while, but we don't have any of those relationships. So I don't know. I mean, Dan, you know better than me. Like you have way more contacts than us, but we don't have the relationships you do. So that's the thing.
Well, again, like I can't even though I know people over at Jack and they send me shit, dude. I can't get a pick from them because I still have to distribute it. Like I'm sure I can ask, but it's just a matter of getting it distributed through someone that's not shared pour. I mean,
right.
I don't have access to the big boys like that, unfortunately. So
right. Yeah, I would love to do Jack Daniels rye pick. I mean, that would be like amazing.
Yeah,
not happening. I mean, we have nothing for. We have to. I don't know how to do it though. Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is.
when you get their good ryes that don't taste like garden soil, it's the best thing on the planet.
You're not going to get an awesome pick experience at a major distillery.
That's true.
You get to do a cool pick at a major distillery, but you don't get to.
Yeah.
There's a different when you go to a small distillery, it's a lot cooler experience in the whiskey.
Yes.
Like they'll give you go to a big distillery, like I want to do a Brown Foreman pick. Yep. You're gonna get the tour. You're gonna get the cool shit. You're
gonna have pre-barreled samples that they give you.
Yeah. Well, even if you're thieving from barrels, it'll be from a set group of barrels.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's not gonna be go play.
Correct. And honestly, when Andy went through his experience at Corbin Cash, and and plus I've gotten to talk with David, and like that just seems like so much more fun to me than the very high class, I guess, showy display kind of pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just
say is in between is Four Roses. Dan passed up. Well, not passed up, but he had to choose.
I've been on one Four Roses though.
Right.
So.
And Four Roses you get 10 barrels.
Yeah,
so
you get 10 barrels.
You don't get to go drill all over the universe, but you do get 10 barrels.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's a wide selection.
One for each recipe. They give it to you.
I have not done a Four Roses yet, and that's not on my wish list, but I will not turn down the opportunity if it arises.
Yeah.
So, Katie, what are the new cafe on the line with you guys?
Oh gosh, a lot.
Let's talk about the job.
Nice.
I had 60 pounds.
I'm just thinking, I didn't get to try anything you let me smell at the Airbnb because they all ate and drank it all.
That's on you.
Bullshit. I pulled up out front and they're like, it's gone.
It'll be fast.
But Kate, the night before, Kate's like, you got to smell this one. You got to smell that one. I'm like,
that's how we suck you into buying our coffee.
It is pretty great coffee. I'm not even a coffee guy. I had a sip of Dad's when these fine folks sent some to my father, which was amazing. Thank you, guys.
Is that the one I brought you, Sean, or is that one from Great Chef?
No, this is yours. But back to the Turk's coffee, though. Unfortunately, now with all the complications, Dad stopped drinking coffee because I was gonna.
They do have decaf coming soon.
Yeah, he doesn't really care about that. So,
well, he hasn't had Turkish decaf.
Well, I mean, we were actually
calling it Turkish coffee.
Yeah, for sure. No, because we were actually talking about this in the hospital because he had stopped drinking coffee about 3 weeks before the incident, and what he said was he had stopped putting cream in it because he realized that was causing problems, and so then he decided actually I don't really like coffee that much. I like creamer. So he's kind of good with not drinking it again, especially now.
Send whatever's left over this way, then.
Yeah. Well, he finished everything the Turks sent him. He loved that. That was a few months ago, but I was going to get him some more, but yeah, not now. So,
Fair.
oh well.
Fair enough. Cheers, Jake. That's awesome. Appreciate the review.
Well, all right. We have a dog that is about to drive me frickin' batty.
She's whining.
So I guess we're going to bed.
There you go.
All right, y'all.
Cheers, Turks. Love you guys.
Cheers, you guys. We'll see y'all next time.
Hey, send me a text when you guys are coming out.
Will do.
Absolutely.
We'll shoot you one.
Oh, you're gonna go visit his ass?
And Ben, not that you care because it's not like you made it, but this is my second favorite Rebecca Creek of the 6 I've had now.
Man, I can still get those. Is it really that good? I haven't cracked it yet.
It's pretty freaking good. I mean, it's everything that I look for in a bourbon.
27.8 or something like that, or 127.
127.3. Yeah.
That one was an actual barrel pick. That's what that tag was on it.
Yeah, it's tasty. Yeah.
Is that the double oak, Spanish oak?
Yeah, Spanish oak, man. Yeah, man.
That randomly showed up in a chain here. Well, there are no chains in New York, but we know, but like different family members own the stores, and they just randomly showed up, and the stores attached to
all the last name is Patel, but continue.
Not on these. These are not on these.
Okay. Anyway,
then you haven't cracked it and tried it yet?
No, because I have like 2 others cracked. Especially that one up there. That's one of my favorites. That's the wait, you can't even see it on camera right now. That's the special edition Mexican oak.
Wait,
Hey,
what?
You want these bottles back, buddy, for next round? That'll help you, right?
No. Nope.
You-
Keep them, man. Keep them.
You don't want them?
Nope.
All right.
I mean, unless you want to drop them back off, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're so close anyway. It's up to you.
Literally, yeah, I can drop them back. I mean, you're gonna use them. Right?
Todd, leave his house. Bullshit.
Oh, Ben.
Just tell them to fuck off, Todd. That's what you got to do. You just got to tell them to fuck off.
Me and Ben have a love-hate relationship.
Right.
Ben,
at Kings County.
Ben, talk more about this Mexican oak thing, though. What is this you speak of?
All right,
This
I heard
was
Mexican.
giving me a
What?
hard time one night.
Vic. Hold on. Let me zoom in.
We did that.
Oh, you.
Hold on.
Okay, where did you get that?
Oh, yeah, I know. It's Spanish.
Spanish oak.
Jesus.
It's the same thing. It was
Asshole.
being breaking my balls one night, and I had my label maker next to me.
I'll tell you, for the price of that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there are oak trees in Mexico, so I mean, it's not like
that Rebecca Creek that shit's something special, man.
You're not
That's
kidding.
that's a very good pour. I mean, they're really good.
I don't actually know that I need multiple of these open at a time. I have 2 of them, and I mean they're delicious.
Ben, how do you get them? I mean, I don't see Joe or Dan. You don't see that.
I literally 2 minutes ago told how I'm getting them.
What? I was pissing 2 minutes ago.
Oh
What do
my
you?
God.
Did you wash your hands, Todd?
I did.
So I've talked.
Does anybody believe Todd that he washed his hands?
So Keith Thompson's out in Texas, and I know they're all over his market, all over the place. Like saturated everything. So
Wow.
if you want one of those, reach out to
Somehow a small affiliated set of stores that are not supposed to be affiliated that are attached to Costco's here. Got like 2 barrel picks of this.
Got it. It's awesome.
Well, either way, the Latino X is PC.
Hey, buddy.
Nap time.
Wait, who did we lose? Oh, Z.
Z-Man.
No,
You
those
had to go catch
Rebecca
up on the
Creeks are
Z's.
something special, man. They're really good.
Never seen them.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I'm gonna start collecting them like ECBPs before they're gone.
Should just I mean,
There's only a couple barrels left, according to this. So here's the thing.
That's what I've heard.
They're
too,
not
yeah.
discontinued.
Right.
It's just they're out of Spanish oak.
Yes.
Is there a good chance they're going to buy some more Spanish oak? How good these came out? Yeah.
I mean, they better. It's like it's very clearly the best thing they make. So Yeah.
Are they doing
have you
staves
ever
or are
had a
they
16
doing the full
years?
barrel?
16 years, good dude.
Yeah, have you had a 16 year?
No, he's not.
What's the proof on it?
It varies. They go
Yeah.
from 90 high 90s to like 130.
Yeah,
They completely vary.
it's all MGP.
Then you're talking full barrel too, right?
Okay, so is the 16 also aged in Texas or is it Indiana?
I would say 90+% of its life was definitely Indiana.
Yeah,
That's disappointing.
it wouldn't survive, and it wouldn't survive out there for that long.
16 years. Texas,
years in Texas.
Well, I mean, like I would love a nice Texas finish, to give it some balls. But
Yeah, that's like chewing on the fucking oak itself.
I mean, well, okay.
Sean does that every day.
We'll talk off stream, Benny. Yeah, I'd be curious about it. Are they in your market?
12 year too.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't care about that. 16.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a long time in India to grow some balls. So,
I don't know about that.
Ooh.
Wow, you couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah.
Dan, how do you feel about that 4-year Indiana we got? That sticky icky.
Shit.
that one, and Sean, and it's a proofy gal too.
Yeah.
That one will make you shut up about
well,
it.
Okay, well then make me a believer, Ben.
That backbone
Dan pick coming out right then.
That backbone was a 4.5-year-old MGP high rye bourbon that was just.
But in a 30-gallon
and
barrel,
chewy on the palate.
In a 30-gallon barrel.
Oils on it.
Well, that makes a
really
difference.
started calling it that sticky icky, and it was over 130 proof also.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
the 30-gallon barrel is a huge difference.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah.
It's that it. I still say, Dan, you're sticky and I'm icky.
That was a really good find on that one. Glad we found that barrel because that was pretty.
Man,
that was pretty good.
The barrel you picked that was split was not that barrel. It was the rye that was split, or the double oaked.
Yeah, the rye was split between two. We had sister. Well, I think they were sister barrels.
Yeah, there were two sister barrels. There were 7-year double barrel ryes.
Okay.
Both were phenomenal, and truthfully, against each other, you could pick a favorite. But I think, and they were very different when you taste them against each other.
Yeah.
I think in the spectrum of double barreled ryes, if you tasted them against 100 others,
yep,
I think they were probably pretty similar.
Okay, I got you.
But it's a 7-year double barreled rye, I believe.
Yeah, I want to say that's correct.
7-year double barreled 95.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tasty. Hell yeah.
And the reason I say I think they were probably more similar than we wanted to believe they were was, one, we were splitting hairs on which one was the favorite, and two, like Katie said earlier, almost everybody flip-flopped which one they like better.
During the blind. Yeah, we blinded them and everybody flipped.
So it's like,
how many do you have there?
They were actually more similar than we wanted to give them credit for.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And I can't wait.
But again, like to Ben's point, what he said earlier is like the experience to go to a small distillery like that, and so think about this, right? So pre-drilling into barrels, he had I think 9 or 10 bottles that were pre-poured of stuff that he went and got.
Right.
So we tried all that first before we told him what direction we wanted to even go in.
You picked a direction from that, and he said, "Okay, let's go these barrels."
Yeah, and we didn't even try the light whiskey at all. Like we didn't even get to that point. So
you didn't try the light whiskey. You didn't try.
There was a lot. Yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot. I mean, what did we try? Even if we tried, let's say, 20 barrels, 25 barrels, he's got hundreds.
Yeah, you tried 25 barrels.
I mean,
how did you guys get home?
Uber.
I drove. I did my first spit. I imbibed a little, but the majority I spit on, and that's the first time I did that, and it's actually interesting. You get different stuff off the whiskey,
right?
Okay, all right.
I have to do that for the Ascot Awards. They sent me 100 fucking samples this year.
Jesus Christ!
Good Lord.
Yeah, 100. So I got a lot of shit to get through.
You better be spitting.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah. Without a doubt. Just to be able to get through some of those categories, I have to. But, I mean, I don't know, Ben. I mean, how many do you think we went through? It had to be close to, I mean, there was 10
I mean, we did definitely 20.
Probably. It had to have been 20. So we
But
went
for
cognac,
anybody listening,
fusion.
it was just 1/10 of an ounce of each one.
So, hold on.
Just to make sure we didn't exceed the amount you could have, from a distillery on a pick.
You picked a double barrel rye and a bourbon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Dan, question on that style of judging. I mean, how do you go about judging the finish when you're never actually tasting it?
No. So when I do the judging, so I take 3 sips of each sample. So first one I'll swish, spit.
Oh.
Second one I'll take down. Third one I'll swish, spit.
Got it.
And then move on to the next one. Like I'll drink a little bit of water, let that water kind of dissipate a little bit, and then go.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I will say, when you're not going to actually swallow it, you could take more.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yes, that is true, Ben. You do get some very different notes when you don't.
That was the first time I ever did that, but I only did it because I knew I had to drive.
Yes, you do get a lot of different notes when you do that, and especially the third time. So after the first time, you coat your mouth. Second time goes down. Third time, swish.
I am wasting this shit at home.
What you get. But the categories this year, like the straight bourbon category, is like it's like 21 samples, just of that. So I can't finish that in a night, right? That's got to be.
I mean, you could.
I'd be fucking hammered.
If you try hard and you believe in yourself, Dan, you can do anything.
I don't know, man. But no, what's nice about this year is they didn't give me stuff that I'm not super familiar with. So it's all like no gin, no rum, no vodka. It's all pretty much single barrel.
You had that stuff last year? You had rum and vodka and all that shit?
I got
Gin?
gin last
First
year.
year was this hazing.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Last year was all kinds of different stuff. Yeah.
You like
This year,
gin?
let me see. I got the list right here, so I gotta start judging this shit probably tomorrow.
Rum and vodka.
Gin.
Like rum, I could deal with. Vodka would okay. This is gasoline. This is also gasoline. This is definitely gasoline. This is probably gasoline, and this is maybe also gasoline. This might be diesel
because we're so used to proof at this point. 80 proof is not going to taste like gasoline. It's just going to taste like
what I mean is vodka is only burn. There's nothing else happening.
You know what though?
Does 80 proof still burn you?
See, I think vodka has a flavor though. Not the flavored vodkas, but I think vodka.
The better
itself,
the vodka,
there is
the
a
less
flavor.
flavor.
Yeah.
So
It has flavor. It was
last year, I also had Irish whiskey last year. And all of the Irish shit was the same proof. Every single sample was the same proof. So you had not a clue as to what anything was.
Being Irish, I bought this in Ohio.
Oh, nice.
The
Speaking of Irish, Ben, you remember that sample we tried?
Yeah.
We tried a sample at Backbone. Had not a clue what it was. He poured it. I sipped it.
I knew what it was.
I didn't know. And there was a very, very specific note that I get off of Irish whiskey. And I said it. I don't know if I said it to Ben or if I said it to Nolan. I can't remember. I think I said it to you, Ben. I was like, it's like it's finished in Irish whiskey or something.
And that's when I said, and he's like, if anybody picks up a note, and that's when I started saying, say it out loud, Dan.
Yeah. And I was like, I pick up, is it Irish finish? And he was like, it is. Like, he's like, Ben, did you tell him? I was like, no, Ben, it's just a very distinct kind of note. But
it wasn't Irish finished. It was Irish whiskey that was either 2 or 3 years old when it was sent over from Ireland, and then he finished it in a new charred oak barrel.
Yeah. So I know this is kind of hard to see. That's a fucking lot.
That's also what she said.
Yeah, it's so quite a bit. So, man, I know
that is a lot.
You know this, Dan, but you could solo yourself.
Let me solo myself.
That would help.
All right, here we go.
We're all old, Dan.
Yeah.
All right, so here's
Speak for yourself.
you see the top portion.
Oh, you're old too, Vic.
That's all straight bourbon on that top portion.
There you go.
And then the proof is it wrong way? This way?
Yeah.
That's all the
Yep.
proof. Yeah, that's all the proof.
So
And
how do you
then
rate? How do you rate them? So what do you do for each one of those? What do you do?
So I got to go into Google Sheets, I think it is, and I go to that sample. I click on that sample, and then I'll go in. I'll taste it, and I'll type in all my tasting notes. And anytime you go into that Google Sheets, you'll see that there's somebody live watching you enter your notes into it. It says so and so is in the chat or in the screen or something like that.
The IRS has entered the chat.
Something like that, yeah. But they're watching you in the Google Sheets document as you're typing in all of your tasting notes.
Why though? Why is that? Why is that? What does that do? Someone watching you.
I guess before it gets posted to their final list, they want to make sure that it's just that I'm not just typing in shit just to get
okay,
to it,
got
you know what I mean?
All right. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, there's small batch bourbon up to 5 years. There's small batch bourbon 11 years and older. There's single barrel bourbon up to 10 years. So all those categories just on page.
Where's the rye? Where's the rye?
And then on this page,
Jesus, there's another page.
this is where it gets very interesting. So there's single barrel bourbons up to 10 years. There's special barrel finished in Armagnac. Armagnac and toasted French oak staves, Aspenwood, Cabernet, Chardonnay.
That's a category. That's a category.
Limousine, sherry and dark rum, Tennessee whiskey, blend of straight rye.
Dan, are they all categories, or are they just in?
These are all categories, man. It's like there's rye and port wine. There's rye and PX sherry.
How many have those categories?
Armagnac finished in French oak sounds fantastic.
How many categories are in that category? Is that
categories?
Oh, so I'm confused. How many are in competing against each other for those? Like, are they all against each other, or what is
these are all categorized by different categories. So there's different winners for each category.
There's a ton of categories then. A ton of categories.
There is. I mean, there's the single barrel pick competition. That's another.
Mm-hmm.
So there's high proof bourbon. There's high proof barrel finished bourbon. I know Barrel King has, I think, 4 in here. There's Mexican corn liqueur.
But you'll never know what you're tasting, though, right? You'll never know.
You have no clue what you're tasting. All you know is the category and the proof.
Yeah. And you'll never know what you rated. Like, I mean, in terms of what it is, right? You'll never know what that was.
Well, no matter what,
you do. So at the end of the competition, they send out the sample results for your your thing. You finally know at the very end what you were drinking.
Okay, that's good. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Yes.
No matter what, you have to rate it silver.
Yeah, so they ask you to rate it at at the midway point. So every one that you drink you should start at the midway point and then work either down or up.
Okay.
How you rate it is down or up. So
got it.
So you can't really totally shit on something.
You can, and I did last year, and I got an email about it. And there was stuff that was very young that I tasted last year.
That's why Dan is our people.
Super grain forward. It's
we can have you back, Dan.
There's no finish to it. There's no oiliness to it. It's dry. It burns the palate. They're like, well, start it at the midway point and then grade from there. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I did. It's dog shit.
Yeah. I know Jason got the same email too, so I know he was very hard on the stuff. So
respect.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
All right, buddy.
Cheers,
buddy. There is a lot of cool stuff on here, though, man. I mean, there's rum finished rye, ex bourbon, French oak cognac barrels, Madeira cask and Armagnac, maple syrup barrels with toasted Amurana oak staves.
I wonder if you can put 2 and 2 together to figure out who they are.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
You probably could, but when you look at, like, for instance, you look at a single barrel up to 10 years,
Yeah.
and then 62 proof. I mean,
Yeah. That's
hard. It could be a number of things.
Yeah. And you look at
it is weird that you never get the results.
You do get the results. After the winners have been announced, they send you a list of everything that was in your sample box.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
All right, guys. I'm gonna check out too.
All right, bud.
See y'all later.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Right, Dan?
What is it? I'm sorry, Ben.
They send you the list of what was in there, but they don't tell you which one was which, so you have to guess.
Oh. They don't match up what?
No, they do. So at the very end, they give you
Tom
a
is
list.
so gullible. It's amazing.
So the very
I'll say it for you, Todd. Fuck you, Ben.
Thank you.
Ben's just out here making friends.
Todd will never live down not being able to travel 1 mile.
Oh, Ben.
You know what? One of these days, we're going to get Todd out of the house, and we're going to get so fucked up. His wife is going to be so angry. He's going to have to stay at our Airbnb. It's going to be a blast.
I leave. I do leave my house.
You know, honestly, Todd, all jokes aside, I cannot wait to get up to Baltimore and party with you guys.
Oh, wow. You don't understand.
You don't know when that happens, buddy.
Sean, you don't understand. You will get up to Baltimore and you will get to party with Andy.
Oh, that's a negative right there. That's bullshit. No. You know who left the stream like right away? Just saying.
Who's gone out of his way to hang out, and who can't hang out when they're 1 mile away?
When did Ben? Wait. When did Andy hang out with you, Ben? When did he do that? Tell me when.
Like you may have started something here. I apologize, Dan.
Tell me when he hung out with you. I just want to know.
He was in New York.
He never hung out with you though. You never hooked up.
That one was my fault. Though, not
really
yours.
ripping it up here.
Just saying. Man, I love you, but
Todd, here's the difference. He tried.
Oh, for crying out loud.
All right, you two. All right, that's enough. Let Dan get back to what he was saying. Come on now.
I'm done.
I'm sorry.
No, but there's some stuff in here where you can kind of question some things, right? Like there's some stuff that's like 88.
Well, hold on. Dan, how long will it take you to go through all that? Like, what's the process here?
Dude, I got 20 days to do all this.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I got to figure it out. I got
How many samples is it?
23 days to do 100 samples.
Jesus.
That's roughly. I mean, that's roughly 5. It's not quite 5 samples a day, but it's almost 5 samples a day.
Yeah, I got a lot to get through. So
you're basically doing a blind every day for 23 days.
No, more than a blind.
Almost. Yeah. So what I'll probably do is go through this second page. It has all the high proof stuff first, and kind of get that out of the way, because some of this other stuff, the proofs aren't as high. Like the small batch bourbon up to 5 years, a lot of that stuff's 100 proof. So,
hey Dan, if you need some
here, it's almost hazmat level.
Hey Dan, how many sort of judges are there? Like you're one of how many?
I want to say 60.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's one of 60, but there's a lot of people, honestly, that are just. I mean, you're talking about like Peggy the Nose Stevens is in there. I mean, there's people who have been in the industry for freaking years, man, that are like judges in there, and I'm just. It's a very humbling experience to be part of this. It's like where I rank on this totem pole is extremely low. So
hey now, wait a second.
No, I mean these people have been drinking and these guys are aficionados. They're mixologists. They're famous bartenders. Like these guys have gone through.
I call bullshit on that.
These guys have been through tons of stuff, man. Like I'm very low on this totem pole, but again, it's a very humbling experience to be a part of for sure. So
I think it's great.
Dan, this is your second or third year?
This is my second year.
Okay.
In the first year, I only had half of this. So, but I'll be honest with you, man. Now I'll be honest. When I did these samples, dude, I was 100% professional about it. I didn't eat or drink shit before I started it.
There you go. Yeah.
I had oyster crackers. I had water. I had anything and everything, right? I typed in super detailed notes. And when you go back and look at some of the notes of some of the stuff that I tasted through, they actually kept some of the note pieces that were in there, which I thought was really cool.
So do you see other people's notes that once you're done, like, do you see other people's notes on each?
Yeah, if you go back and look at some of the notes on some of these things, you can see like, how some people, worded their stuff. And, mine was very detailed. I took it very seriously. You got to think like even though it's a competition, these distilleries, number one, have to pay, I think it's almost $300 just to enter for every bottle. Right. So if you have 5 entries, that's $300 per bottle that you're entering.
Yeah, $1,500.
Not only that, but you got to send them the bottles of the product.
Yeah, right.
In to judge it. So that's a lot of money too. So and they're putting reputation on the line. So all of these notes that get entered into here, if there's any kind of like critique or criticism, that gets sent up to them. Like they get to hear about it. Like that's the whole thing about this is like, it needs more age. It needs maybe less, or like these are the tasting notes, and they'll put that on their pages for some of their stuff.
But I mean, personally, Dan, and I'm sorry to cut you off there, but I mean, I think that that's really valuable, especially to some of these young distilleries. Like sometimes they need to know that like their stuff sucks, and like you need to let this sit.
I mean, some of the stuff that I tasted
last, they got a silver medal they can advertise.
That's true.
They'll go down to below copper. It'll go to non-graded. Basically, is the lowest I think you can get is just non-metal.
Hold on, these people aren't getting participation trophies, are they? Everybody's getting what? Ben, what you said is not true, right? I mean, that's not for everybody, right?
It depends on where they land. I mean, if their stuff's like where's last year's stuff? I don't know where last year's sample thing is. Hold on, it's right here.
They got to make something pretty bad to not end up with any.
Hold on. So that sucks because you're doing a lot of work for. I mean, who wants a participation trophy? But some of those categories have a ton of entries, and some of them don't have
so
many.
there's a highly mentioned category. It's an HM category, and then there's a gold, there's a platinum, there's a double platinum. But there's an honorable mention category, and that doesn't get. It's an honorable mention. You don't get a trophy. You don't get a a gold, a bronze, a nothing.
And you shouldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you look at last year's, all the single malt Irish whiskey, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had 10, and they were all fucking 80 proof. So no idea what I'm tasting. You can't look up and be like, "Hey, Irish whiskey 80 proof." You can see the list, but you have not a clue as to what it is.
So water. Also water.
There was one of the ones I tasted was it was dark, it was rich, and I think it was like Jameson. Like I don't know what the ages are. Don't quote me on this. It was like 18 year or 20 year or something high. It was something very high, but it was delicious.
Yeah,
it was good. So I had one of the American rye whiskeys that was a 65.
Stacey's gonna kill me if she sees this, by the way.
And that was a not graded. I had a 63 that was not graded. I had a craft bourbon that was not sourced at 68.
What was your highest score you gave?
It was that O.H. Ingram single barrel. It won best single barrel in the competition.
What'd you give it?
It was where is it? 92.
That was the highest score you gave?
I lied. Hold on. Yes, a 92.
Okay.
That had everything that I wanted. Like that's the only sample that I finished everything of in that whole entire box.
What's the highest score you could give?
100.
So why wasn't that 100? I'm curious.
Just how just how it was graded. I didn't give anything 100. I mean, that's like your perfect, most perfect.
Okay.
I mean, like there was still a little bit of flaws to it,
Okay.
It was slightly astringent, slightly, but the flavor profile and the finish was.
You're thinking out like you're being. Yeah, I got you.
Slightly matters. Yeah.
But again, how they judge this is across. You don't know who's getting these other samples, so I can't call Jason, the master drum, and be like, "Hey, did you get a single barrel pick?" Because they give them different numbers.
So it's like
There's
it's
a reason
not.
why they do that.
Yeah, sure.
But, so that sample went across a panel of judges that I don't even know who it went to, and it got graded the same, a double platinum. It was a single barrel winner of the competition.
So not every judge gets. So you don't. No. There's not 60 samples. So yeah, I got it. Makes
There's
sense, right?
people who have specialties, right? So like, I'm not a gin specialist. I'm not an Irish whiskey specialist. Like,
yeah.
I'm just not. Like, I'll drink it, but I'm not a person who can sit there and be like, "Hey, this is the best thing I've ever tasted." Like, I just don't.
I will say, because earlier we were talking about the various categories that you were kind of posed with the first year. Vodka, I don't have any love for. Gin can be interesting, but
it was interesting. It was very, I had some that were super juniper heavy. I had some that were very citrus heavy. Some that were like super botanical. Like it's weird, right? Some of them were very weird and crafty. But I mean, that's what it is. And like, but I'm not a gin expert. Like, there's people who, it's like the bartenders, the famous bartenders that are in this, they probably get like the craft shit, like the gin, the vodka, the rum, that kind of stuff, like the Irish, I mean, they probably get the majority of that, like real funky kind of stuff. I mean, they do cans. They do the canned cocktails too. So like they get all the canned cocktail stuff. Whereas I'm not super familiar with that. You know what I mean? Where these guys are, they're out making cocktails and crafting and shit.
Yeah.
Like they're the ones that get that kind of stuff, not me.
Hey, Dan, I gotta go real quick. Sorry to be abrupt.
Guys. Yeah, I gotta hop off here too, man. I gotta get up early. So.
Oh yeah, it's almost midnight. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for everything. Way to go, Mash and Metal, Sean. Ben, I still love you, man. I'm hopefully you think we're still friends, right? Brian, when you come up for an Orioles game, come up to see a real team play.
Yeah, we should get together and do that, man.
Yeah, Dan will come.
He come up to see a game. He still won't see you.
Oh, God.
Well, you know what? Hey, Todd, love you, buddy. I feel like we dodged a bullet tonight. And either way, had a blast.
Yes.
Competing with you guys.
Fun stuff.
Yeah,
I gotta go. All right, Dan,
All right,
love
buddy.
you. I'll talk to you soon, man.
See you, bro.
All right, guys.
See you, Todd.
All right, guys, I'm going to hop off stream. I love you all. Cheers. Thank you all for the super chats. Much appreciated. I will see you next time, guys, for the Double Trouble Invitational quarterfinal rounds.
Hell yeah.
See you all next time, y'all. Cheers.
Whiskey in your axle for the